Sistah Speak Nation. This is Joseph from Las Vegas. And on the wise words of Blood from the very first episode of Season 2, fuck the Hightowers.
Welcome to Sistah Speak House of the Dragon, where we discuss the HBO Max original series House of the Dragon from a sister's point of view. I am Sister LM.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister K.
And I'm Sister A. And welcome to episode number 14. Let's get started.
Woohoo!
Hi.
Hey, everyone, we got LM back.
I
know. welcome back, Sister LM.
Thank you.
We are so excited.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as y'all know, we are going to be talking about episode 4, season 2, titled The Red Dragon and the Gold. Before we get into this episode, honey, the perfect one to come back for, Sister Ellen.
Yes, really.
Isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
Good time.
Let's talk about what we are lipping, sipping, and swagging with today.
All right. I will start us off. I will start with my lippy. This one is a recommendation from Sister J. It is Milani. It's oh so creamy.
Yes.
Love the color.
Mm-hmm.
Which color?
And this one is Rose Found.
Okay.
Yes. See that?
Looks good.
It looks good on everybody.
It does.
I really, really like it. I did put on our Sister Speak Prep and Chap underneath, but it's still like very moisturizing and creamy without it.
I love Milani.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It does come off on things, but
it's not permanent.
Yeah. For my drink, I have my Patreon tumbler.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have some iced H2O with
Very
our
good.
circle ice cubes.
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
I love the ice balls.
And it is sitting upon what I have now titled the House of the Dragon Crocheted Coaster.
That's right.
Nice.
Love it.
Thank you, Sister J. And then for my swags and such, I have on my rose gold Soul Sisters bracelet. I have on my necklace with the wine glass. Thank you, Sister A. I'm not drinking any wine, so this one is going to stand for, let's say this is going to represent Alicent's drink.
Oh.
This episode.
Moon tea.
Yes.
Because we caught that.
Everybody caught that.
We caught that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
Yes.
Yeah.
the best swag ever. Thank you to the creative Sister K. Chakaris.
Yes.
Chorus.
Love, love, love.
Love it, love it, love it. It's so comfy. Oh, this is going to be my uniform. So get used to it.
Yep.
Everyone. And that is it for me.
Okay, for me, I'll start with my swag too then. I'll do my lippy last. I have on my newly found Soul Sister bracelet. Thank you, LM. I'm a sucker.
I know.
I'll tell
saw
you later
found
where.
it.
Yeah.
In a drawer
And-
you never go in.
I never ever opened that, but I was looking for something else. So anyway, and my beautiful J, thank you, Sister A, my beautiful blingy J here. And I have also Jakai's my Jakai's t-shirt. I love this. It is so comfortable.
They talked me out of putting the motherfucker on there.
I say it in my
but you
head.
know what? Yeah,
I said in my head too.
I said out loud. So
I
anyway,
do too.
I love this shirt, and
Calendar.
I'm with Sister LM. This is gonna be my uniform. Okay. For my hydration, I have my beautiful pink water bottle. Thank you, Sister LM, with my initials, but the little beautiful heart on it. Look at that, y'all. And in here, I have our nice ice balls with some H2O water.
Okay.
Because I had to get through this episode, I had to pull out my staple, y'all, a big one.
Okay.
I got my
you are not playing.
Hey, I got my my Yano Sweet Red wine.
Take a sip.
You had to calm
Take
your
a sip.
nerves, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my!
Take a sip for the culture.
Yes. So that's what I'll be drinking. And from a I had to pull out some fire because y'all know. This is Maybelline, New York, and this is the Super Stay Vinyl Lip Ink.
Oh,
and this is called, look at that.
Ooh.
I love it. And I just know, and I've worn this 2 or 3 times. Oh, this is called Extra. It's Extra, baby. It's one of them square ones.
Okay.
And I just noticed it on this today, and I've worn this 2 or 3 times. It says shake well.
Really?
What?
Wow.
Shake well. And so this time I shook it up and I put it on. Then I went on about my little stuff. Look at this. Don't leave no lip residue at all.
Oh.
I never noticed that because I have one of those too, but a different color.
Look at that.
I never
Look at that.
noticed it say shake either.
I've never seen it.
Shake well.
I've
On the
never,
back.
but you know what? I really don't read them.
Oh, I do.
No.
Mainly because
I don't
I'm bored and I'm doing something else. Sitting doing something else. Anyway.
I'm bored, so I just read my lippy.
Which you can't even read without
you
a
know
magnifying
what?
glass.
I'd rather read it than be smelling my lippy like these other ones do.
Yeah,
But
they
anyway.
do smell theirs.
You know how lips are close to your nose?
Hey, I'm not done. Wait a minute. And then my glimmer sticks.
You are so ignorant. Oh my gosh. I mean,
No, y'all
are
take
the
the
ones.
tube and take whiffs. We've
no,
seen it.
as I'm putting on my lipstick,
Run the
but
tape.
yes,
I know.
Run the
Y'all
tape.
smell it.
as I'm
Anyway.
trying to show y'all that it smells
Anyway.
good,
It
but
does
when
smell
I'm-
good. I would do that. Yes.
As I was saying, my glimmer sticks lip liner in chocolate for a sneeze snack.
Sneeze snack.
And that's it for me.
say that fast 3 times. You can't.
Ooh,
It's hard.
yeah.
Okay, I'll go next. I'll start with my bling and swag. I have my Soul Sister bracelet in rose gold. Thank you, Sister LM. I have my permanent swag underneath. And I also am wearing my Dracarys motherfuckers t-shirt.
See the
Which is
calendar.
Yes.
The calendar.
Yes. See the calendar for
We
July.
matching. We
Mhm.
matching for July.
We are. We
'Cause
are.
It is hot.
All our grandma's cookout know about them folk.
Yes, they
About
do.
those calendars.
Yes.
For my lippy, I have a CoverGirl Clean Fresh lip balm. And this is the different color. This is the darker one called Bless You Berry.
Ooh,
Love it.
that
It's
is
a little
dark.
darker
Yeah.
than I
Love it.
normally do. but
Yeah.
every once in a while, I like to go dark.
Nice.
Now,
Doc.
Sister A would like that probably.
yeah,
That look
I
good
would
on
like
you.
that a lot.
Good.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
We would
So
really
good
like
because
that
it's
one.
it's like a lip balm,
Yeah.
but it's
Oh.
tinted.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That
I
is
love these.
And-
dark. It doesn't come out as dark though.
No. What's the name of the formulation?
Yeah.
This is the
Clean
CoverGirl Clean Fresh tinted lip balm with hyaluronic
have to shake that up?
hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
What'd you say, Sister?
Did you have to shake that up?
No, I did not have to shake it.
You know what?
I am gonna go check my other one though,
Go
because
check it and read it. It says
I
shake
am
well.
because I have one and I have never seen that either. So
Yeah, well, go look.
okay,
And then
so
you
for my
then you could apologize.
I don't need to because I didn't say nothing about it. I just said I'm going to have to check. Okay, for my hydration, I have my non-Yeti cup with my homemade hurricane in it.
Uh-oh. She drinking too.
Dragon.
I've been drinking.
For those that don't know, tell them what is your homemade hurricane.
Yeah.
There's some people that don't know.
They should know by now. Hell, come on. I
We
drink
get
it every
newbies
week.
every day.
It is pineapple orange juice. It is amaretto. It's not the Serrano, it's a different one. I can't remember the name of it. And I use some peach simple syrup grandine type stuff, but it's peach flavored.
Mhm.
Okay.
If I had grapefruit juice, I'd put that in here too, just a little bit, but it's good and sweet.
Okay.
And then, that's it. I was gonna say I already did my bling and I already did my lippy.
Okay.
All right. Well, let me finish us off here. I have got for my waters, I've got my Sistah Speak Pank Yeti Bierstein. Nice cold ice waters, not the ice balls, but ice nonetheless. And I have that sitting upon my koozie Huggy coaster.
Huggy
Thank you,
coaster.
Sister J. I also have an adult beverage tonight,
Ooh.
which I have in our brand new koozie.
Oh, yeah.
Which fits great. And in here I have, it's keeping this beer nice and cold. This
It's a colorful beer.
a
That
very colorful
is.
beer. This
What
is
is
made
it?
by Omegang, who makes the Game of Thrones wines and beers and
Yes.
Right.
Oh.
This is a Belgian style blonde ale, and it's called Nomegang,
Gnome gang.
Oh.
Like the gnomes.
like the gnome. And there's lots of little gnomes and
So how does it
Yeah.
taste? How do you like the
mushrooms and
taste?
stuff. It's very good.
Okay.
Yes. And I
Maybe
have
I'll
that
try
in
that one.
a cool Guinness glass.
Ooh,
It
yeah.
has the toucan with a couple of Guinness and a
Yeah.
soccer ball for the
Yeah,
summer
look at the little soccer ball.
excitement.
Mhm.
Nice.
noise. And for my lippy today, I also want to get something kind of fiery blood
There you
red.
go.
So I've got my Burt's Bees here, and this is called Garnet Glacier.
Ooh,
Very
okay.
dark
Pretty.
red.
That is a
Mhm.
good red, though.
Thank you.
That's
I have to
pretty.
be very careful to keep it all
And those
contained.
Burt's Bees are real moist, though.
Yes.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a little bit of my Stay Glossy
Okay.
Rimmel in Captivate Me as well. Keep
Okay.
things together. And for my swags and my blings, I too have my Soul Sister bracelet on today. Thank you, Sister LM. I have on my Silver A, and of course, MFs. I've got on my Dracarys. We are all matching today for this episode.
Yes.
Yes,
love
we
it.
are.
Yes. That's it for me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll start with this episode. It starts out with it starts with a bang, honey, because I'm like, what the hell? So we see Daemon
Yes.
walking into the throne room,
Mhm.
but it's a little different looking, of course. And we see
Yeah.
young Rhaenyra on the throne talking. Well, we see her mouth moving, but we don't hear nothing.
Yes.
He's walking in the room. He's walking in the room like, okay, what you saying? What?
Hello?
Huh? Speak up. Can't hear you. And as he gets closer, she's speaking High Valerian.
Yes.
And she's basically saying, you created me.
Mhm.
You made me this way.
He did.
You're only angry with me because you want because my daddy liked me better than he liked you. So
And
he
now you wanna
takes his
destroy
sword
me.
out.
I said,
Sure
Right.
did.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, it's like her regular self told him, her older self, last week, he didn't trust your ass.
Yeah.
The
Right.
week before.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't trust you. And so then he cuts her head off, and of course it's a dream, knowing that it's the young Rhaenyra, and her head keep talking.
She's still talking.
Still talking. Can't shut her up.
You know what though? That reminded me of the old, I think it's the 1970s Jason and the Argonauts movie when they cut off the queen
Medusa?
statue's head and she's like this, but she's still talking. You know, that's what it reminded me of.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Jason and the Argonauts?
Yeah.
Remember that? Anyway.
What's the other one with the Medusa?
Well,
it's not Jason and the Argonauts, it's a different one. Yeah.
I know which one you mean though. Yeah.
Harry Hamlin's in it.
Yeah.
A young Harry Hamlin.
Riding the Pegasus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Anyway.
Mm-hmm, that was good too.
Yeah. Okay. Then she basically says, her head says, you got a raven, or there was a raven. And he wakes up, which this is what I found interesting. He wakes up in the bed, startled, of course, so someone's banging on his door. And he looks at his hand, and his hand is all bloody.
Yeah.
And then that little lord comes in to open his curtains, and he looks at his hand again. It's not bloody.
Mm-hmm.
He's losing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's being haunted, honey.
He's being haunted by the shit he do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Exactly.
Or the shit he has done. Yeah. He's already done them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Lord Strong is telling him, okay, we got a raven. So get up. It's time to get up. And we see him go in to meet the young Tully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the granddaddy, grandsire, I love how they say grandsire.
Me
too. I like that.
Yeah.
Is apparently sick and old and feeble, can't get out of bed, can't eat, can't do nothing. And all Daemon care about is, okay, we gonna pledge your men to me or what?
Right.
What we gonna do? Because your granddaddy's sick, he ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make these decisions?
Mm-hmm.
And the poor little kid is like, no, he's still alive.
He's like, can you get a pillow and snuff him out? Like, damn.
I thought David was so rude. To me, that whole thing was like he was irritated that he was woken up out of that dream. That's where it seemed to me.
Maybe.
And so he was just like, because usually he's not quite that rude, but he was downright rude.
I mean,
yes, he is.
No, he's not. He's more subtle than that with his comments, though. But he was just coming right after. But why don't you take a pillow in there? You know.
I know. The kid's like, he's been like a dad.
And hasten your inheritance. That's what he said.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And hasten your inheritance. And I'm thinking.
Well, he also feels like he's running out of time.
Yeah.
So it's like, listen, you got to do what you got to do. I can't wait for him.
Yeah. And he is, because also that Lord Strong was telling him along the way to the room, Cole is coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
He done sacked a couple cities. He's getting all the people, the troops together. He's on his way, we think, to Harrenhal next. So, you know, what you gonna do? Where your people at?
Right.
We still sitting here with all these leaks and shit.
Still raining.
Still raining.
And you in here seeing boogeymen and shit in your sleep.
Boogeyman.
And then what was, hey, did you guys wonder what's going on with that goat in that one room as they was walking to the...
Yes.
That was weird.
That was
Random
weird,
goat.
wasn't it?
Does that mean anything?
Well,
I was trying
wasn't
to
it supposed to be like, don't the dragons, that's their preferred meal, goat or sheep. So I thought it was trying to say something about you need to tend to your dragon. That's what I thought, because it's just standing there.
It was weird because it was in that room with nothing else in it.
In the house.
Yeah.
Somewhere. With like
I
wooden
mean, they
stuff.
have dragon tenders for that. They don't really
but
they're dragons.
I mean, it's not like they sacrifice goats to their god or nothing, you know. So that's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Probably just shows the places in disarray and
shit
all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's move on.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was.
We can go on to the next.
Because the whole Harrenhal thing to me is boring as shit. We know Daemon's losing his mind. We know the crazy witch lady is, saying shit to him and stuff. Move on.
Oh, those are some good scenes. I'm enjoying
It's
If you
good
can get
scenes
with
because
the
it's gonna
witch.
mean like I thought it was interesting, but we'll get to that. We'll come
Yeah,
back
the
to
lore
it.
of it and stuff is interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the haunting of it and everything. But then we see Rhaenyra going down to the docks to see, going back home into the docks to see Sea Snack, but instead she sees
It's not
Alan.
Rhaenyra, it's Rhaenys.
Rhaenys,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I know, Rhaenys. She goes to the docks to see Corlys, but ends up running into Alan.
Alan.
This
Mhm.
definitely answered a question we had last week.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because she knows
Does
exactly who he is.
She knows
No.
who he is.
And whoever it was that wrote in 2 weeks ago, I can't remember who specifically it was, of
Right.
the family that wrote in to tell us who they thought Alan
Yes.
from the
they're
books
right.
was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We got that confirmed in this
Yeah.
scene. What did you
Yep.
think about her reaction to him?
I thought it was fine. I mean, men in their realm, they all had bastard children. And even in Jon Snow's day, 172 years later, they all got bastard children. All these lords of whatever lands they are, all of them got them.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So it's not like it was a like secret thing. Everybody seemed to know. They all know about Aegon's bastard children down there where the hoes live and stuff. So,
Mhm.
it's not like it's it's like it's an open secret. You know what I mean? Like they don't just openly talk about it, but yeah, she knew who he
Yeah.
was.
Mhm.
But for me, the most interesting thing about that scene was Corlys's reaction to knowing that she knew.
Exactly.
That's what I was
Mhm.
looking at.
Snarky.
That's what I was looking at. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because we know Rhaenys is more gentle-minded than
Yes.
some. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And she's all about, trying to be fair and trying to be open and stuff, Yeah.
Yeah.
She ain't like Stark.
Oh, Caitlin?
Caitlin Stark, yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. That's,
With
Yeah.
Jon Snow. Yeah.
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 Yeah. So,
I know, I was
Oh.
interested by her reaction because she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were so comely," which to me makes it sound like they're not good looking, but I think she was trying to say he was good looking.
No, she was trying to say, yeah, you look just like as good as my husband.
Yo, daddy.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah, yo, daddy.
And
That's
you
what
must
she
have had a
said.
beautiful mama.
Right. And then
Mhm.
she had that said your mother must have been beautiful.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I mean,
That's
I
what
don't know.
did it.
To me, and then she
Yeah.
touched his face.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know. I was looking at him. He too was like looking gentle or something differently than he looks at Corlys. He was looking at her.
Yes. Did you
And
notice
I
that?
was like, and then as
Mhm.
soon as Corlys said her name, he kind of like startled out of whatever he
Snapped
was
out of
thinking.
it.
Yes. Yes.
But I was like, he was feeling like the motherly love or I don't know, gentleness from her.
Exactly.
It was.
I agree.
Until Corlys came and fucked that up.
Oh, yeah.
And then he had the F and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
fucking me in. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And then he had the nurse say, what do you say? You came here just to tell me that? You came here to
Yeah,
ask me
yeah.
questions?
Well, of course,
Mhm.
because like I said, when he recognized that she knew exactly who Alan was,
Who he was.
then of
Mhm.
course they do. It's like when men get caught cheating. Stuff. Yeah, well.
Right.
But
Who
you was
been
out
talking
late.
to?
You-
Right.
what you doing out late
you
trying to
been
come
doing?
find me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's what that was.
But I did find it interesting when she said, I talked to your sailors and they tell me that he's the one that pulled you out
Mm-hmm.
of the sea.
Mhm.
He should be celebrated and exalted, not hidden down and
Yes.
below.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
she's trying to say, why are you trying to hide him? Shit, I didn't already know. So if
I
I
already
know,
know.
who cares?
Yes.
Who
Exactly.
cares who else know?
Like, don't
Well-
hide him on my behalf. I already
Mhm.
know.
But see,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't know that though, because he called himself trying to keep it a secret.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he knew that she knew.
I don't know.
I don't
he
think
looks
so.
he looked surprised
think
that she
so?
knew.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he
Not
looked
till now.
surprised. Yeah, yeah. I don't
Do you
think,
think
so
she
either.
had that reaction to him because she's lost Laenor, and so she doesn't have?
I think
any?
she would have had that reaction
Mm.
any
And the
regardless.
daughter,
think
too.
so?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so because
Mhm.
to me, that's the person that she is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
been missing her kids for sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But even if she had not lost any of her children, now I think she probably would have done the same, given the same circumstances where he was,
Mhm.
you know, kind of lost there for a minute, and then he was sick and away. You know, sea snack was so long, and then they got word that one of the sailors pulled him out, pulled him to safety, and blah blah.
Mhm.
I think she would have, but no, she obviously did some research. when she you know what I mean? When she recognized who pulled him out, where was he found? Was it close to this? Oh, you can imagine the research. And that's why when she said, your mother must have been beautiful, she knew exactly who his mama is.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
was he pulled out close to this address? Where was he pulled out from? You see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah,
that's what I gathered.
Like, was he circling the block? Did he circle back?
There you go.
Did you pull him from around your mama house?
There you go.
Were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the way I took it.
See, I didn't think about that.
Oh, that's the way I took it.
Okay.
OMG,
Just
that
the
is
way
hilarious.
her demeanor and everything was. But especially when she said that, your mother must have been beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Like she already knows.
She already
who
knows.
the mother is. Yeah.
She knows.
Ah.
And that was Corlys's defensive mechanism, because in his mind, while he's thinking real quick, he knew she
Why
knew.
you running behind me?
Because he's thinking, okay, how long has she known? What all does she know?
All of that coming at the same time.
Does she know I was just there?
Yeah.
There you go.
A couple weeks ago.
And
There
Alan
you
is
go.
no boy. He is a full-grown man.
Full-grown man.
This is way back this happened.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is.
Oh yeah.
So he's been
is.
circling the block a lot.
He might not be circling her block, but he's circling somebody's block.
He's circling the block. I like that. Yeah, because
I didn't even think about
he's
that.
a grown-ass man.
He is a grown-ass man.
Yeah.
So the question is his brother.
While he's out at sea,
next too.
Right.
Huh?
Is Adam next too? They brothers. Alan and Adam are brothers. I don't know.
It's either from the mama or from Corlys.
Yeah.
I feel like it's from the mama.
I thought from the mom.
Okay.
I think it's from the mom.
Could be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Hey, you never know though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right. I like that theory. Which makes his reaction even more irritating. So then she's like, so she got irritated too when he said that. It's like, no, I'm here to let you know my ass is leaving because our grandchild Bela done sent a raven to have me come back. What for? What you need to go back there for? Why Bela? Because this damn court of Rhaenyra is going ham.
Yeah.
And I got to go settle their asses down.
Yeah. And he's like, where's she at? What's she doing?
Yeah,
right. It's like, dude, what? Yeah, and Rhaenys is like, she's trying to keep us back from the edge here, keep us all together.
And
he was getting snarky.
Yeah, she's trying to smooth shit over so there won't be no war and shit.
Right. Also, because I done asked you at your ass last week or however long, I done asked you already to go over there and help, but your ass is too busy fucking around with these fucking boats.
Wow, but that so he could be close to his son.
Or to his circle the block again.
Or
but
comely mama.
You know that's why she's thinking. You know that's what she's thinking. Like, why are you so busy trying to go back out? You just recovered.
Yeah.
Yep.
Busted.
You cold busted.
See you.
But those men at Rhaenyra's council, though, they the ones though. They talking mo shit.
I mean,
on my nerves.
On it.
Yeah.
On it. Yeah, they're annoying. They're
like
boring.
target
What's that one,
practice.
Sir Harold or whatever his name
Alfred.
is?
Whatever.
Alfred, thank you.
Sir Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
He's the worst.
Had the nerve to be talking shit like, well, you should have burned him up when you seen him out on the road.
I believe he said that to her face.
Yeah.
And I like Baylor
But I
saying,
like
"Oh,
her
yeah, well,
response.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
when you get your dragon out there, you can do it."
How about that?
How about
And you saw,
that?
hello.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yeah.
Do it.
you saw Rhaenys' face like, that's my
That's
girl.
my baby.
She is
Uh-huh.
proud.
Yeah, she's proud.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
But he's been getting up in their face way too often. to me.
Yes.
He has.
Like, I feel like
He's out of
And-
order.
He's got to get it.
He is out of
way
order.
out of motherfucking order.
Mhm.
He's like, well, did you hear from your daddy yet? Nope, ain't heard from Daemon. Well, then he ain't listening to nothing that either Baylor has to say, Jacaerys has to say, Rhaenys has to say.
Yeah.
And he didn't listen to nothing until Rhaenyra walk up in there. She just comes strolling up in
until Corlys came in there.
Corlys
there.
came
That's
in
true.
first.
He did.
And then he
did.
sat his ass right on
Sat
down,
his
didn't
ass
He
down
did.
He did.
and shut his mouth.
Punk
For a
ass. I wish Corlys would have walked up behind him and grabbed his shoulder real quick.
Ooh, snatch
You
him
know,
up real
like-
quick.
You know how you pinch him like they did you in church? Pinch your ass. He should have did something.
I want him to grab his collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just push him in the seat.
Yeah, because when you was acting up
Or
in
just
church,
like
ooh, you
mush
got
him in the
that
back of the head
pinch
or
when you
something.
acting up or wiggling
And
in
you
church,
better
and
not
you feel that
cry
on your
out
shoulder.
Oh, you
Mhm.
don't even make a face.
You better not make
Okay.
a sound. Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah,
that's
I was
growing
waiting
up
for
in the
him to
black
just-
church.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Put that Vulcan thing on his
Mine,
shoulder.
yeah,
yeah.
that Vulcan
grip
death
or
grip.
whatever.
That pinch thing. Yeah.
Ooh, that
Mhm.
pinch.
I know.
But he had nerve to be talking and jumping up and all that shit. And then, of course, when Corlys walks in, he's like, "Oh, okay, well,
Mhm.
okay. Now that you're
Right.
here, we can do some shit." And I'm thinking, dude,
Yeah. Because a man showed up.
That's
Right.
what it is.
Yep.
But
That's
that
what
is
it is.
their
Again.
culture
Yeah.
at that time. That is their society.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so annoying.
In all the kingdoms, in all of them.
yeah.
yeah.
So, you know,
Mhm.
that's the way it is.
Let's move on to one of my. I love this scene. I don't know why I love it so much because I
Okay.
don't like her, but Alicent.
Okay.
Oh.
And she is. I love the
I did
facial
not love the
expressions
scene.
of the. I do because it was like, bitch. I know. That's why I like it.
Everybody knows.
Everybody
know.
knows.
Yep.
Clubfoot, everybody.
But I will say this.
Everybody.
One
The
thing
Meister,
I will say,
everybody.
when she was playing with that little dragon and she broke it, I'm like, girl, you that fucking skittish? I mean, come on. But when
Well,
she's playing
yeah,
with that
when
little
you doing
dragon-
dirt, you that fucking skittish.
But wait,
Yeah.
listen, this is what I want to say. It happens twice in the episode. And I'm like, okay, I would have to have a fucking talk with somebody. She's playing with the thing. They knock, and right like 1 second after the knock, they open the fucking door. Now, she didn't say, come in, I'm dressing, I'm
That's
shitting, nothing. Like they just walked
That's
on
true.
in. And they did it again later. Well,
Yeah.
they did it again
Clubfoot
later when
did it.
Clubby
Clubfoot
came.
in,
He
yeah.
did.
I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna need the guards to say, wait for me to respond and tell you yes.
Ah,
Mhm.
Because you could be doing anything in there. I was like, okay, Allison, you need to get your peoples together. But she didn't. But anyway. But he goes, knock, knock.
Well, she don't
open
have
the
no
door.
guard no more. Crispy gone.
She does have guards.
No,
Oh, they're
Eric's
right
gone.
outside the
Sir
door.
Eric is gone.
right. But she still
That's
got
true.
guards. Yeah.
She still has guards. So here
Yeah.
in comes the Grand Maester.
But they figured Crispy not in there, so she ain't doing nothing. We can walk in.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
true.
That's what it is. That's
She's
what
gonna
it
walk
is.
right in there.
That's what it is.
I'm not getting busy.
I
Yep.
still would be annoyed. Even if I wasn't just there, just sitting looking in the fire, I'd still be annoyed. Like, come on.
That's a good point, though. That's a good point.
It is. She's the queen.
Yeah.
Well, not really the queen, but still.
She's not the
But
queen.
yeah.
She the
She
mama
up
of the
there.
queen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They used to wait for Viserys. I'm trying to think back. I feel like they used to wait for him to say yes or come in or whatever.
Yeah, they always
Mhm.
They would
did.
just
They
walk
didn't
in
just
there.
come in the room.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But anyway, here comes the maester, the Grand Maester with his little covered up little teapot.
Mm-hmm.
And he put the tea in. As soon as I seen it, I said, see what
Here
I
we
said
go.
last week.
That's
Yeah.
what you said. Yep.
I'd be
Yeah.
drinking tea every, she gotta be drinking tea.
Yes.
She gotta be drinking tea. And what the bitch say? I'll make sure the girl gets it.
I'll make
Uh-huh.
yes. When he said,
I'll
you
make
know,
sure the
it'll
girl
upset the
gets it.
stomach or something like
Mhm.
that. I'll
Yeah.
keep a close eye on the girl and make sure.
Yeah.
And
Right.
this is what I loved. His face, he just was like, okay.
Yes, he was.
Did you see his face? Like,
Yeah, wait. Sister
He
K,
said,
what was his face? What was his face?
His face was like, all right, well, I'll see you later. Just let me know.
you know what? He was like that hoe with Aemond. He said, I ain't dying today for this shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
Yes.
dying
And
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was cracking up on that scene. And then when she turned around and says, oh, Maester, I just have a question for you.
Uh,
And asked him,
Yeah.
did you really, you were his counsel and you were with Viserys, and do you really think he wanted Aegon to be the heir? And his face, same face, he was like,
Same
Same.
thing.
this bitch
Same.
is gonna get my fucking
My
ass
fucking
beheaded.
ass killed. I
I was
know.
like,
I'm not
what
saying
he
a
gonna
word.
say? What he gonna say? And I love it. He's like, well, man, he never discussed those things with me, so I really couldn't answer this question.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Thank you, brother. That's
Smart.
what you do.
Best answer.
Best
Now, when
answer
she first
yet.
asked him to turn back, I thought she was going to ask him about the ice and fire story. I thought she was going to ask him, can you tell me, have you heard of the story of the song of Ice and Fire? You know, that's what I thought she was going to
Okay.
ask.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
And about Aegon the
Mm.
Conqueror. That's what I thought. But when she asked that shit, I thought, no, that man ain't going to, he don't want to die today.
No.
You ain't dying today. And he did the
No.
same
He
thing.
said,
He was like,
my name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
And I ain't in it.
well, what happened was we didn't have that kind of relationship, bitch. He didn't talk to me about
And he
shit.
also
End of
had that look
story.
like, why are you just now thinking about this?
Just now.
Why are you just now thinking about this?
And like, bitch, ain't you the one that came up and said, oh no, he changed his mind?
Yeah,
You
the
tell
one
me.
that sat everybody down and
Right.
said
I wanted him to say, you tell me.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
He should have said that.
You would know best.
I was
asking everybody now.
rolling. That scene, I don't know. I don't
She
think they
is
meant to be
asking
funny,
everybody.
but it was
Mhm.
funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
No, the
Yes.
scene I liked was when Clubby come in there.
Oh, good.
Oh,
But
well,
what I liked
yeah.
about him, though, he is so slick, and he is a villain and mean because he burned up his family and stuff. But people like him because it's like people who are handicapped and old people, people just overlook. It's like you're invisible. But he
Mhm.
is so perceptive. He was checking out all the shit she was reading
Oh, yes.
because she's trying to find that
Like,
story.
Oh,
Mhm.
you're into history now?
Man,
Yeah, what's this
yeah.
Right.
Oh, he was so perceptive though.
Yes.
And he gives her little hints like,
Hmm.
I bet I know what you're trying to do.
Mhm.
He already know.
And he saw the tea.
Of
You
course,
saw
she
the
Of
didn't
course,
put
because
the
she done
tea
left the damn
away.
teapot out.
Right. Mhm.
And she obviously has cramping going on.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
And sweats.
And sweats.
Oh, yeah.
Putting that hot stone on her belly.
Mm-hmm.
He said it
But
upsets the
again-
stomach.
Yeah.
But
It's the
again,
council.
I mean, she had her answers ready, but
Yeah.
still, he already, if he's talking to you, he already know what he asking you about. lady.
Exactly.
He already know that, though.
Right.
Yeah, already.
And they were
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
about Crispy. He's like, oh, you must
Yeah.
be worried about him. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was trying to let her know. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
I know.
I know.
Exactly.
Like, I know what's really going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know all
Yeah.
your business.
God.
Yeah.
That scene was funny to me.
That was.
that was a good scene too.
That was good.
That was a good scene.
Because I knew as soon as he walked from the table to go have a seat right across from her, I said, oh, he's getting comfortable.
See
He's
that?
really about to.
You see that?
What,
Questions.
what I thought he was going to do is, I know you got some cramps or something right now, but can you slip off your shoes real quick?
Oh,
Believe me, he
no.
probably got there.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
he
what I
probably
thought he
did
was
that.
going to say.
Oh,
I didn't
what
even
you
think
bet?
about that.
What you bet though? But they moved the scene on to other stuff. But you know, he was sitting there saying, "Can you take off your shoes?"
Mm.
Yeah. Show
Wanna
me
get
your
more
feet.
I didn't even
comfortable?
think about that.
No.
But he does look different, don't he? To me, he does. He looks more.
Well,
I don't
he
know.
looks cleaner, like he's shaving or something. Oh,
Cleaner?
cleaner around the face, like he shaved or something, or like took a
Oh.
bath.
I don't
but
know. Maybe
otherwise,
it's his hair. I don't know what it is. But he
I'm
just
not
looks
sure what
different.
you're seeing. I don't.
yeah,
I don't see any
me either.
difference.
See, I don't know what she's in, but the
Yeah.
only thing
Yeah,
I
what
could
do you-
see was he just looks cleaner,
looks
like he, took a
less-
bath or something.
He doesn't like.
Less creepy?
No. Oh,
No.
You know how that old maester in Game of Thrones used to be all decrepit and
Yeah.
Oh,
used
and
to
then when
act
he went to the hose, he was all up and
yeah,
everything.
he looks less. He looks less. No, he's still
Stooped over.
clubfoot. He looks less stooped or so. I don't know. He looks like he's
Okay.
more like, okay, now that I got my info and I got my spies, I'm like, I don't have to hide off it to the side anymore. I'm
Okay.
gonna come out with. I don't know. He just
Yeah,
looks
Like
that's
more
probably-
confident?
Wait.
yeah, or
Maybe
sinister
so.
or something. I don't know.
Because he always he'd be sliding to Aegon, then he'd be sliding to her. I
Yep,
mean,
yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
let's go to the small council, the first small council meeting with
Okay.
Aegon, Clubby's in her spot.
Aemond's in
Yeah.
there.
Aemond's in there.
Aemond is the king, baby.
Uh,
But wait,
He calling the
When-
shots.
no, the best part in that scene was when Clubfoot was pretty much like, listen, Harrenhal is more handicapped than I am.
Yeah.
That was the best line
He
of the whole
did.
episode.
Yeah,
He's not worried.
Whole episode.
Mm.
that was so good. He
That
said, "Why
was
you going over there?"
good.
Yeah, that was so
and
good.
he's right. He was
Yes.
like, look, by the time Daemon gets over there and realizes
Yep.
it's nothing but a shit show over there, and
Yeah.
tries to
Mhm.
fix it up, and then tries to make sure it's a good place for soldiers, he's gonna be so fucking
Exactly.
frustrated. He
Yeah.
ain't gonna have
Right.
no kind of sin.
It's going to wear him
He's
out.
haunted.
Plus, it's
And that's what
haunted.
they
No
want.
money.
Yep.
That's what they want. They want to
Yep.
keep him busy over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it go
Yeah.
on. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this was what was interesting in that scene. Clubby did not know about the alternate plan
Yeah,
No.
he didn't.
with Aemon
Mm-mm.
and
Mm-mm.
what's his name, Crispy.
Nobody
Crispy.
knew.
Mm-mm.
He did not know. So Aegon is going like, okay, y'all need to let me know when shit's going on. Daemon done taken over Harrenhal. We need to go get it back. And Aemon's like, oh, no. We're not doing that yet. We're going, I
Yeah.
have him going somewhere else because we're going to go take
Yeah.
over this small little Rook's
Rook's
Nest
Rest.
place first.
Yeah, but the best part of the whole scene was the power dynamic was expressly
Ooh.
stated with the High Valerian
Valyrian.
speech.
Yes, it
Because-
was.
Aemon was rattling that shit off, and Aegon didn't know what the hell he was saying.
He
He couldn't answer
it
back.
back.
No, he knew what he was saying, but he can't
but he
speak
couldn't
it.
answer back
Right.
like
Yeah,
intelligently.
Yes.
because that tells you right
pose-
there.
I
He's
had to
done
roll
fucked
that
up.
back. I said, "Damn, this is
Yep.
too
He
much."
fucked up all of his youth
And
learning.
everybody noticed.
He never had
Yeah,
to learn.
everybody knowed it,
Now,
and
this is the
especially that
question.
Meister though, because see,
Oh,
now,
yeah.
even though maybe all the lords don't speak High Valerian, but that
That's what I
Meister
was gonna
does.
ask you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
think
think
that they
all the
all
lords-
understood?
Yeah, I was going to say,
No.
did they all understand?
No,
Okay.
they didn't understand the words, but they understood the dynamic. Because that's
Yeah.
why
Well,
that
yes.
one guy was
Yeah.
going like this, you looking at the side. Like,
He was.
but that,
Yeah.
He was.
like, oh, I don't want to look over there, and I don't want to look over there.
Yeah.
I'm just looking like this,
Yep.
The king
But
is
that
struggling.
Meister knew the words that were being spoke.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would probably speak High Valerian. Right?
Oh, well, yeah.
I would think
Okay.
so.
All the
That just
Meisters
shows
did.
you how much Aegon fucked around his whole life, childhood.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it also tells you, again, which we didn't need a reminder, what a no good mama Alicent was.
Yes.
Because instead of taking care, and so the scene later where she's talking to him
Yes.
about, well, I thought you'd be even half of the man that your daddy was.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, how?
Yeah.
How?
Because you did not make him responsible for shit.
No.
No.
You didn't make sure your kids had an education, knew how to handle nothing, learn nothing. And then you spending all this time trying to make sure he the fucking king, thinking he gonna do something.
Right.
And what Alicent also did was she pitted those brothers, because when Aemond tried to tell her, look, he's always teasing me and shit and gave me a pig and shit. She said, yeah, but you know what? Buck it up. That's your brother.
Yeah.
Buck it up. You just have to get over it. Buck it up. Remember that scene? So yeah, ain't no love lost there.
Damn.
That was such a good scene, though.
It
I
was.
loved
Ooh,
it.
that was good.
I
It was
loved
good.
it.
Oh, and
Yes.
then wait, when he was talking to him in Valerian and saying, you were too busy fucking around,
Yeah.
going and drinking with your buddies, and then
Yep.
appointing, he said lick splittles, which I guess means
Lick
no count.
splitters.
Spittles.
Yeah. No, he said
These
lick
lick
splitters.
spittle as guards,
Yes.
you know, instead of me trying to figure out what we really gonna do. So unless you have
Exactly.
a plan, which I doubt you do,
Mhm.
what we gonna do? It's already in the works. It's already done.
Not
It's
what we
already
gonna
happened.
do. This what we gonna do. This is
Yeah,
what we're
this
doing.
is what we
This is what
gonna
we
do.
doing.
Actually, this is
Yeah.
what we're doing.
We doing
Right.
it.
We doing it.
Right.
That was so
Yeah.
good. That was so
And
good.
I knew after last week when he went in there teasing him again, I said,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
it's coming. Aemond ain't
It's
gonna
coming.
let that shit slide.
No, he's not.
No.
He is, you
No.
can just tell by his face, he is not gonna let
Yeah.
that shit slide.
But he
But
is.
Clubby didn't know, because then Clubby was like,
He didn't.
Yeah.
oh
What's
shit,
going
something
on?
I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And why didn't I know? Where are my spies
Exactly.
at?
Now, see,
Yeah.
that's what his reaction was. He was
Uh-huh.
shocked that he did not know that. And he was shocked that Aemond and Crispy worked this out and he didn't know it.
Right.
Yeah.
Then sent him a raven and everything.
Mhm.
That was that message he got when he was out
Yes.
talking about,
Yes.
oh, we gonna
Yep.
go over this way instead of going over that way. And then
Exactly.
the brother is talking about, well, ain't Harrenhal the other direction? He's like, yeah, we
The
ain't going
other-
there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
we
We're
ain't
going
going
that
rolling
way.
this way.
Mm-hmm.
But we
That
didn't
was
we
good.
didn't find out until later though. But Aemond and Crispy worked that out to do exactly what happened is to draw out the dragons. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good scene. And then,
Really
of course,
good.
later they're in another council meeting, of course, without Aemon because he's already gone. And Aegon, you could tell he's just like irritated. He's like, okay,
He's
nothing-
bored too.
I'm sitting in
Yes.
here and ain't nothing these people say make no sense to me because he don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't
And
listen to him
also-
either.
And they're not going to listen
Exactly.
to me anyway. So he gets off, whining, walks off. And that's when he finds Alicent in the room trying to find his daddy's old books. And they have that conversation where she basically tells him, you ain't no good. You ain't never going to be good. So just do there and just sit your
Yeah.
little pretty head down.
But see, this is
don't
what
do
got
nothing.
me
You're
with
nothing.
that though. And I'm thinking, okay, the bitch, you done been through all of his shit. Now you going into his private room. You still looking for this story. Because that's what she's looking for. She's
Right,
looking
yeah.
for the story.
It ain't written
And
down.
you know, we
No.
already
No,
know.
it's not.
It is a secret between the emperor, the ruler, and the next ruler.
Yeah.
It's not an automatic
the
thing that
king, to the
anybody can just
king.
read.
Not at all.
To the queen.
Right.
You know?
Mm-mm.
But she's
Right.
still looking. That's
Yep.
what she was doing. Damn. Oh, Lord.
Well, she doesn't know that because Rhaenyra didn't tell her specifics. She just said it's the song of so she doesn't know,
Right.
but I don't
Yeah.
know why she thinks. I guess she
Because
wants
she's
to confirm it.
she's trying to assuage
still not
her
gonna-
conscience because
That's not
she
gonna
knows
change
good and
shit.
But once she confirms, say she does find it in the book though, and confirms it, it's still too
It's
late.
still too
It's
late.
still too late.
It is
Exactly.
too late. But
Yeah.
but look at her though, y'all. Don't you think that's what she's trying to do mentally? She's trying to convince herself, okay, let me see if this is real. Maybe Rhaenyra just told me this to, mess with my mind. So I'm going to go see if it's real. That's what she's trying to
Yeah.
do, in my opinion, is
Fact
trying to
check.
confirm
Yeah.
whether it was real or not.
Well,
She already knows
okay.
deep down that it was the truth,
It's
that
real.
Doesn't
Rhaenyra
matter
was telling
anyway.
her the
Like
truth.
Ellen
Mhm.
said. Yeah.
She wasn't privy
Yeah.
to every conversation Rhaenyra had with her father, even when
No.
they were like really young girls.
Mhm.
Not every
Right.
conversation. She don't know, but what conversations they've had with each other. So yeah, she believe me, she know, but she's trying to find some confirmation.
It ain't gonna matter.
She's annoying.
It
I want them to
doesn't.
burn her up or something. Shit.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she has basically caused all this that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Of course
By
she
her.
did. She caused all of it.
Yeah. And not having
Mhm.
being a better mother to them kids because they wouldn't
Yeah.
be acting
Mhm.
like this if she was a better parent.
She caused all of it.
Yep.
All of them
Yep.
kids. And even when they were all together
All
as
loved
young,
it.
and those her children was feuding with Rhaenyra's children, it's because
Yes.
they didn't hurt her say shit.
Right.
They didn't hurt. They
Mhm.
had opinions and shit
Yep.
of these strong boys, Rhaenyra's
Mhm.
children,
Mhm.
because they didn't heard the adults say shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, she caused all that mess, all of it.
that.
Yeah.
All that.
Mhm. All of
Mhm.
it. And
Okay,
then
so-
you want to
go ahead.
stick with Aemond or Aegon,
Yeah. So
because he does
Go
what he
ahead.
always does. He started drinking.
Rankin.
He drinking and drinking.
well,
And
what else you
fussing.
gonna
Looking,
do?
wait a minute, drinking
Sulking.
and looking in the mirror. Drinking
Yeah.
and looking in the mirror.
Because he knows that people consider him a joke, weak. If he's done allowed, which he basically has allowed his brother to take over, which is what
Mhm.
Clubby was kind of insinuating with him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Clubby did try to tell him no.
and he wanted
He
to,
did.
back when his son was killed, to go on his dragon and burn up the joint. And they talked him out of it. Otto talked
Yep.
him out of it. So he's like,
Right.
all right,
Mhm.
then I'm going to go down there then.
Yeah.
I'm going to be part of the fight. I'm like, go.
Yeah.
Please.
Get got.
Yes, exactly.
Get got. Okay, before we get to the battle part, let's go back over to real
Daemon.
quick because,
Daemon.
Daemon, yes.
Yes.
At Harrenhal, he has another little vision, dream, whatever,
His
Mhm.
visions
he
is
sees
getting on my
people-
nerves.
walking by the door, and he chases
Yeah.
the person that looks like him from the back. And when the person turns around, it's him with a fucking eye patch, just like Aemond.
Just like
Mhm.
Aemond. Yeah.
Just like Aemond. And he wakes up and he's in this room with Alice.
Alice.
Mhm.
I would say it's the kitchen. He's in the kitchen because she's
Yeah,
got herbs and shit all up in there.
Like
I don't
her
think it's the
work
kitchen,
shop
but
or
it's her
something.
Yeah,
little,
maybe a workshop.
Yeah, her
her
workshop.
little
Yeah.
maester shop, you know.
The
Yeah.
maester.
Now,
maester shop.
I was thinking, no, I did like the story about, she's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, this place is haunted. He's like, oh, you're like a maester. She's like, well, I kind of took over when he left. And this place is haunted. And she talks about why. Like they built it on,
Yes.
they cut down a whole bunch of weird wood trees.
Yes.
And even the bed he sleeps in is made from cut down weird wood
Yeah.
trees.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
are you
he's having them.
Yeah.
They
I
talk
caught
about
that.
the heart trees that they imbued old like spirits from
Yep.
way back when. And I think they said his bed was made from one of those spirit
Mhm.
trees.
Yeah.
And he is feeling it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But that explains why Harrenhal is
Yes.
haunted and
Cursed.
like because it was burned out like in the Game of Thrones times. It was
Way back.
burned out by dragon fire just everywhere.
Yeah.
But even before that, that explains why it's haunted because they all revere the werewood trees. And if you come in there in that area, however many years before, and you're cutting them down so you can build this castle
Yeah.
and shit.
If
Yeah.
you
Right,
believe in
right.
it, it
Mhm.
is. But
Yeah,
there's
that's
people
right.
But they
apparently that
believe,
don't.
right. There's a lot of people that believe it, just like them
Yeah.
people that believe in the seven.
Those are the
You know,
old gods.
they will
right?
kill you
Yeah.
Yeah,
swearing
the
up
old
and
gods.
down that the seven
Yeah.
is where it's at. And if you
Yeah.
don't believe
Yeah.
like me, I'm gonna kill you. You know, it's the same thing.
Right. Yeah.
And that's why in Game of Thrones they say the old gods and the new
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
when they swearing for real,
Mhm.
swearing. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's
So, but
haunted.
this is my
I
thing
would
with Damon. I'm
leave.
like, okay, Damon, obviously she knows some shit because she's breaking it down to him like,
Mhm.
oh, you had a fight with your wife.
Yes.
So you came here.
Oh,
You're gonna try
yeah.
to take the throne for yourself. I mean, she brought him his
She
whole
broke it
list
down.
Knew it all.
She did.
She broke it down.
And I'm like, okay, so obviously she knows some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So don't fuck with her. But then she's putting this weird concoction together and tells him to drink it. And he drinks it. I'm thinking
Yeah.
With no
he'll go,
hesitation.
"No,
Right.
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty. I'm cool.
And
I've been
she
sleeping
even
wrong
said,
anyway."
like, this is gonna help you sleep.
Help
'Cause
you
you need
sleep. That's
sleep.
what got
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
And so then this mug is hallucinating the rest of the fucking day in a
Yeah.
meeting.
Doesn't even
who
know
you?
who he summoned,
Yeah. Who are you?
who the why are you here? He's like, you asked me where.
Yeah.
And the other guy's like, I just told you who he was.
Right.
Yeah, as I
Yeah, he
said.
did
As
say
I
that, didn't he?
said.
Yeah, he did say that. I just told you. Oh my
Right.
God.
Tell me again, shit.
Oh my goodness.
And then he sees what's her name? Rhaena? Not Rhaena.
Leanna. I think it was the first wife, right?
Liana.
Liana?
That's it.
Liana,
That's his
Liana,
second
yeah.
wife. That's his second wife.
He sees
'Cause he killed the
Liana
first
as the
wife.
Oh, that's right.
cupbearer,
Second wife.
and she's not even the cupbearer. And Lord Strong is looking at him like, who is he seeing?
Who
Like,
is he
looking at?
Did you see that? Mhm.
She's just walking by
Yes.
looking at him like,
Yeah.
filling everybody's cup. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I tell
Now-
you, I think Daemon, if he don't leave there though, he is gonna die in that place.
Yeah.
I think
If it
that's
would
his
have been
final
me,
resting
I
place.
would have
He's
been
gonna lose
down.
it and just die.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I
He's
mean,
gonna
he's
go
going to try to
mad.
keep the play. Yeah, he's going to go mad.
Yeah.
Yes.
hmm And they're eventually going to get to Harrenhal and probably have some kind of battle
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, let's just hope
That-
he's not. I had already drunk a concoction that he's with it when they
Right.
arrive.
There you go.
No, he gonna be out of it the whole time. I wouldn't be mad because he's crazy anyhow. Like instead of going and getting, like he's just wasting his time in Harrenhal. What are
He
you doing?
is. He is.
What are you doing? Go and round up some folk. But
Right.
he's not doing that. And then who?
No,
How do you
because he
think you're
wants
gonna-
it for himself. He don't want to go round up people for Rhaenyra.
He's
he
not
wants
even
the
rounding
crown.
up people for himself.
But he's not even doing
At
it for
this point.
himself.
But that's
At
because
this
that's because he's being haunted and shit. That shit's weighing
Right.
on his ass.
Right.
He-
Yeah.
He can't function doing that other.
He
He
can't.
sure
He can't do
can't.
anything else.
No.
He sure
Mm-mm.
can't. Mm-mm.
So that to me, that's what all the hallucinations are trying to tell.
Yeah.
That's all he can do. Unless
Yeah.
he leaves
Mhm.
there.
Yeah. Can he break the spell to leave? though?
Yeah. I don't think
Right.
so.
Right.
Probably not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
He's
not.
no. He's just gonna die there.
Stuck. Yeah.
I think so,
That's what she
probably.
said.
And I don't want that. I want him and Aemond to be fighting.
Now that doesn't mean that him and Aemon ain't gonna be fighting. It just
Well,
means
now
he
that's
gonna-
true too. That's true.
You know.
That's true.
Be over there.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true.
We do get
Aye.
another small council scene with Rhaenyra's council, and they're trying to decide what to do when she ends up coming home. She gets
Mhm.
home from being at King's Landing,
Yeah.
and I mean, he get a little head up on it. Like, where you been?
Mhm. Yes.
We was looking for your ass. You didn't tell us where you was going. Where you done been?
But I can understand his shock though, because especially when she said I went to King's Landing.
He's like
And-
by yourself.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, because I mean, all Alicent had to do was say guards.
Yeah.
That's all she had to utter,
True.
one word,
Mhm.
True.
and they would have sent Rhaenyra's head back to them in
Yep.
a box.
Yep.
Yep.
And everything would have been over.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Everything would have been going on.
So to me, his reaction was, it was very
Yeah.
appropriate.
She says,
'Cause
"Look,
that's
I
his
was at
mom.
King's Landing. I was trying to. My daddy gave us 80 years with no wars,
peace.
and I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure before
Yeah.
we went down that road, I done
Yeah.
exhausted everything I could to keep us from
Which-
going that way.
When
And
she
I
put it that
understand
way,
that.
though,
Yes.
I can understand it
makes
because
sense.
in previous episodes I was mad. I mean, girl, go burn some shit up or something,
Yeah.
But I can see your point, though.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, what was your hypothesis? What happened? She's like, well, we gonna have to go to war.
She said, "Now I know.
Yeah. I either have to
Now I
claim-
know. Period.
Now I know.
Right. Claim it or die.
Yeah,
Claim my
Yeah.
claim it or
You
die.
either have
Yeah.
to die or
Yep.
And so she's
Mhm.
saying, so they're taking my I can't remember the phrase, something for weakness. Like my slow response for weakness, or
Mhm.
my desire to end this before we go to war for weakness. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to take the fight to them at
Yep.
this Rook's Nest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so here go little Jacaerys. So I'll go. She's like, I'll go. First of all, she says she'll go.
I'll go.
She
right.
said
And they're
she'll
like,
go.
no, ma'am. No, no.
Was
Like,
an appropriate response for him, though, because that's his mom.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
she a queen and everything, but that's his mother.
right. Like you don't send the
No.
queen and the king out to go fight.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Obviously. So he says,
Mhm.
I'll go. She's like, oh, hell no. No.
You're gonna
I
go
mean,
me
The only
either.
thing
like
she
that, though.
didn't say is, I'm not losing another son.
That's
Well,
really
everybody
what she
understood
yeah.
that, though.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
understood that. Mhm.
So then here come Rhaenys. I'll go.
Yes.
With Melise.
Auntie spoke up.
Yep.
Man, she spoke
kept
up
thinking-
and I said,
Yeah.
I kept
At the
thinking
time.
Corlys would be like, nah, baby, no, you don't need to go either.
I thought so
Corlys wasn't
too.
He
there.
didn't say a
He
peep.
was
He
standing
was
right
standing
next to her.
Standing right next
Oh,
to her.
okay.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
didn't say a
remember.
peep.
Standing right
He
there.
didn't say a
shit.
peep
No, he
Didn't say nothing.
Mm-mm.
Well,
At
okay.
all.
But
I
in
don't
his
know if it's
defense,
because he thought
in his
she-
defense, though, she is not only a dragon rider, but
Yeah.
she has been a dragon rider in war before.
yes.
And I think that's the reason why. And he knows how she feels about that. She's got her own battle armor and everything.
Yeah.
And
She
he
does.
knows, being her spouse, how she feels about it. And I think that's why he didn't say anything. Because otherwise, they would have had that little argument right there in front of everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I think it's kind of
He
like
knows how she feels about that.
how he says, when he says he wants to go back out, she's telling him
Mhm.
why,
Yeah.
no, don't do it. He doesn't want to do the
Mhm.
same thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And especially right there in front of Rhaenyra and the whole council.
Yeah.
And the way she was so, like, the way she said it, he must have known, like, it's nothing I can say right now.
It's a
to even
foregone conclusion.
try.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
she wasn't all
Yeah.
bravado and stuff. And actually, it was almost a whisper. I'll go.
Mm.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah.
Period. Boom.
And she
I'll
said,
go.
Melise is your largest dragon.
Right.
She's been in
Right.
battle before.
She's
Yeah.
been there before.
Nothing new. She's been there. So we're going
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the time, I said, yes,
Me
go
too.
get them, Rhaenys.
Yeah.
Because I
too.
know this time you'll burn their motherfucking asses
Yeah.
up. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, that
You know,
wasn't
right.
her that wasn't Bayla's task.
Well, I know it wasn't, but
But she could have burnt them
Child.
up way back in the when he
Yeah.
was getting
Oh, under
Yeah.
the crypt.
Throne,
and I
right?
think that's
Thing.
another reason
Yeah.
why Rhaenys
Oh.
volunteered too.
To kind
Because
of redeem
that had
herself
been
a little
said-
bit.
Right, because that had been said to her.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you had
Why
the
didn't
opportunity
you?
to burn all
And
of
you
them up
didn't.
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
avoid all this shit.
Yep.
And even though it was
Mhm.
coming from Daemon, but still, that had to kind of hurt her.
Yeah.
And
I think
especially
so.
after the kids start getting killed,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know? So,
So I think
Yeah.
for her, like, this is my chance to kind of make
my
it
redemption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think too.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't it interesting that Miss Syria was also kind of
Yes.
watching the conversation?
Yeah, but they didn't cut back to
Yes.
her at all. I forgot that. they
No,
showed her
but I think
there.
she got
They
some shit to
did.
say, like
Oh,
in the
yeah.
next one, though. Yeah, I think she got
Oh.
some strategy and
Yeah,
stuff
she's picking up
that
some
she
stuff.
can impart. Yeah, because
Yeah,
she like
you're
she
right.
like clubby there, you know.
Yeah,
she
She
I
listening and
forgot
stuff.
she was there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I did too. I did too. But then after I saw her, I was like, yeah, where's she been? Like,
Yeah.
she
Mhm.
asked for her to be on her council, quote
Mhm.
unquote.
Yeah.
I feel like Rhaenyra needs to get rid of all them motherfucking men on the council.
For real.
Seriously. Yeah. Yes.
Or do like Daemon did and take him out to see her dragon real quick.
I think Miss Syria, though, Miss Syria, unlike Clubby, she prefers to be in the background, and she prefers for people to just look at her. Oh, that's the ex-ho. You know, she prefers that because she gets
does.
more information. No, really, she gets more
wants
information.
to be underestimated.
Yeah, she wants to be underestimated. And that's why she was up on the second level, but she was looking down and watching everything. So
yeah.
And then
Rhaenyra
that's what can ask her later one-on-one.
Right.
Yeah, because she's just like that. She's not that out front in your face of a person.
That's true.
No.
Anyway, even when she was back in King's Landing wheeling and dealing. And it was only because Otto and them, you know, one of her little birds sent word, well, hey, if you want to negotiate for a price, you know, and that little bird set up the meeting with her and Otto. And she just thought Otto was going to be more honorable than he was. See,
I don't know
so
why she
prefers to stay in the background a little bit, but she got all the info though.
I'm looking forward to what she has to report.
Yes,
me too. Me too.
So then we had a scene where Jacaerys goes to see Rhaenyra to say, hey, back at the meeting, I was just trying to do my part. And she was like, no, come on in. Let me talk to you because I got a story to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that though.
Yeah.
I need you to not be going out. And she starts telling the story of what her daddy was telling her.
And she's like, I should have told you this a while ago.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then while she's telling the story, we get a montage of Rhaenys going to get her Melis, her dragon, ready for the battle.
That was
and
so
Aegon going to get his dragon ready, Dragonfire, for Sunfire for the battle. And you saw them both like hugging the dragons.
I like that.
I love that.
Speaking in the High Valyrian, Melis.
Well, and I like when Rhaenys told her, "Oh, okay, oh girl, here we are once more. We're going into battle." You know.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
I even liked Aegon going to see his dragon because
he was just smiling. Yeah, and he was rubbing his little nose and stuff. Yeah.
So that was even cute, even though I don't like him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, interaction with the dragons.
Right. I do like that part. Aegon's just a fool, though. I mean, he was just doing it because, you know, they're not going to out battle me.
I'll show them.
And my brothers out there and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, but this is the problem with her strategy. This is the problem with Crispy. Well, we'll get to. Well, their whole plan was fucked up because they didn't tell nobody what the fucking plan was.
They didn't tell nobody.
So that people would know, okay, y'all got it covered.
Thank you.
You already have this.
You know what? That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So then later, some shit might not have kicked off the way it kicked off, but you know. But anyway, so we get to the battlefield.
I don't think Crispy knew the whole plan, though.
Yes, he did.
He seemed kind of surprised, though. Well, no, what shocked him was
everybody was surprised with Aegon.
Oh no, Crispy didn't know about Aegon because that wasn't part of the plan.
No,
he knew
Nobody
about,
knew about that.
But the plan was for Aemond and Vhagar to be hiding, and as soon as
he knew that.
He knew that. That was the plan. But what I'm saying is, if they would have told everybody the plan, Aegon wouldn't
have been out there. Yeah, with his dragon.
Yeah.
Or he might have been out there, but they would have said, "Okay, stay back." Because
I think Aegon would have went out there anyway on his own.
He might have, and especially after drinking all day. Yeah.
He would have anyway.
No, really. Think about it.
Drinking and driving.
Drinking and driving. Drinking and riding.
Hey, if they would have told him about the whole plot and he, okay, I agree. But after all day and they gone and he drinking all day, trust. He would have said, you know what? Yeah,
fuck
drinking
this.
and riding.
Yeah, because he's going to be like, I don't want Aemond to go out there and take all the credit.
The credit.
Yep.
I'm the king.
Because I'm the king.
Mhm.
Well, and the
Yep.
plan was kind of faulty anyway, because here is Crispy and most of the other soldiers in the fucking woods hiding. They send all their foot soldiers out.
Wait a minute. And when
And
that
then,
happened, I
wait.
thought to myself, you damn motherfucking punk coward. You standing in the bushes while everybody else is getting burnt up.
Burnt
you.
up. Wait, and then this is why I was like, what was the plan? Because as soon as Meleys and Rhaenys comes, she had like 2-3 passes of burning motherfucking
Oh, she
up.
had several
And
passes.
they still hadn't called Aemond out yet.
No.
So I'm like, oh, you were just gonna let them burn up all the fucking
Yep.
soldiers?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then let her think she got everybody and then come out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Which
Because
means
did you
that was
notice
the-
how Aemon's dragon, I can't remember his name,
Vagar.
Aemond Vagar, tried to get up. And Aemon's
Yes.
like, nope, wait, not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, let her keep burning our soldiers.
But that was because Aegon showed
Aegon
up.
came. He saw Aegon coming.
He saw Aegon and said, whoa, we gotta wait.
We gotta wait.
longer."
Aemond didn't see shit. He's in the bushes. Aemond didn't
No,
see
he
nothing.
did.
He
No, he
He
didn't.
looked up and he said,
Aemon looked up and
"Idiot."
saw
Saw
Aegon
Sunfire.
coming on Sunfire.
Yes.
And then
Yeah,
he went,
saw
oh.
Sunfire.
Yeah. And he
And
said,
then,
oh, this idiot.
then he
we gotta
used his
wait."
high Valerian and told Vagar, no,
Mhm.
not yet. And Vagar
Yep.
went back down and sat
Exactly.
all the way back
Oh.
down.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
because
see
he
that
was
part.
about to until he
He
saw
was.
Sunfire.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then Sunfire
Well, that
went
sure
to
didn't.
but Sunfire went to attack Meleys, and that didn't go well because Meleys was a
No.
bigger dragon.
And especially after
smarter.
Crispy gives this pep talk, like he's at a pep rally. The king is here. He's joining us. He's
Well, what's he gonna do? He's
half
got
your
to get
people
them
that
to
got
keep
burnt up already.
because those people were running, and he had to get them to go out there. So he had
Yeah.
to say, "Well,
Yeah.
your king is fighting with you. He's not gonna
Let's
let you
go."
die for nothing. Let's go out and help protect the king." He had to say that shit.
Yeah, he had to do something.
He had to do something with his old punk
But
ass.
his ass is still in the
Shit
bush.
show.
Exactly.
But in the mid, right?
Yeah, but his ass is still in the bushes
Thank
on
you.
his horse.
And
Thank
and
you.
she done made 2, 3, 4 fucking passes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She made a lot of passes though.
She made a lot of
Burnt
passes.
a bunch of people.
Burned up bunch. She should have burnt the fucking woods. I would have went around the perimeter of the woods burning,
Right.
knowing that somebody was,
I was
out
wondering
there.
why not.
Burn everything down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Oh.
as I did not like, even though it's Aegon, I did not like seeing the dragons hurting each other.
I know.
But that was going to happen
Clawing
though.
each other.
That
clawing
was
each
going to
other,
happen to
hurting
each other though.
I know.
Yeah.
But okay,
But
so
that
this is my
was
question.
okay. But let me go back to that because that was the difference between. This is what I thought at the time, and this is what I believe. That is the difference between a dragon who has seen battle and one that who has not. Immediately, Meleys took her claws and she went,
Yes.
and she was
Yeah.
getting
The
her,
throat.
yeah, and everything. Well,
Yep.
Vagar has also been in battle before too.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Where Sunfire had never.
He just burnt. He was just trying to blow fire,
They were
Exactly.
and Meleys
Dracarising
was
each other.
clawing.
Yep. Yep.
Exactly.
And yeah,
Because fire is not going to hurt a dragon.
No.
No.
Fire does not hurt a dragon. You gotta bite their necks or claw them.
Well,
That's the thing.
okay,
Doesn't
but wait.
Aegon and Sunfire know that?
Sunfire did go
but-
down after getting.
she right, and that's what I was going to
Dracarys.
say. So, what did you feel like? Okay, so of course, Meleys and Sunfire are battling out. Here
Yeah.
comes fucking Vagar, and Aegon is like, finally, he's coming. Vagar blows fire. Don't fuck. Now, do you think he did this on purpose? Aemond did it on purpose, even though his brother was in the mix.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes.
He did it on purpose
Yes.
because he wanted
That was his
Aegon to
whole
go
goal.
down,
Yeah.
so I could be the king.
That's
Because
what
I
That
know
was
what
his whole
shit-
goal.
That was his whole goal.
That was
Once he
his
saw-
opportunity.
Once he saw
If
him,
this
yeah.
idiot's gonna show up, I'm taking him down.
I'm taking him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And,
think
and
that was
you,
his
you better
opportunity.
believe in his mind, he's saying, this is for all that shit you done
Mhm.
teased
And I
me with.
knew-
Right.
This is for all this shit you do to me in
Yeah.
public. This is for all of it. But he
This
could
is
get
for
away with it
last time.
because it's battle.
Exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
battle.
you want to
Exactly.
show
who's
up to
to
this
say
battle?
which-
Let's go.
right. Exactly. Who's to say which dragon actually
Right.
got him? You know,
Right.
because
Right.
Melise is formidable too.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
But
Yeah.
I mean,
he
Crispy
did it on
seen
purpose.
it. Crispy seen it before he got knocked out.
Crispy did.
He's seen
but
it.
but
He's seen him get
he ain't
burnt.
back
and
yet.
then-
to King's Landing, so.
But wait, well, no, he gonna make it, I'm sure. But
Yeah,
this is the
he
thing
will.
that I thought interesting is because Sunfire was burning, her little wing or his whatever
Yeah,
his
her
wings was
were
burning.
going. His wings, yeah.
That's because
So I
Vagar.
don't know if it was because, if it was because it was Vagar and Vagar's
It's
so
'cause it's Vagar.
strong, or was it because he was already hurt,
Like scraped
from
up.
Elise?
Well,
Yeah, that's what
I
I don't know
believe it was
either.
probably both, but
He
Vagar's
was already
fire.
weak from Melise.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Vagar's fire just took him out.
Yeah.
Took him out because think about it, Vagar is not only the biggest dragon, he's older than these.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
he's
older
old.
than Sunfire.
And you can
Rusty.
tell he is
Oh,
old.
And he's old.
Rusty.
So it's like a grown
big
man beating up a little
Rook.
juvenile, you know?
With his,
Think about
but you notice he's got that big ass throat,
Yeah.
But he doesn't have his neck is not as long as all the rest of their necks.
No, it isn't, but it's
No.
wide. And his
He's got-
whole body is big, and his
He's got
wings are
holes
bigger
in his
than anybody.
wings, Everything.
All them holes.
Everything.
Holes.
So
But
yeah,
it's so interesting
Yeah.
how they make him look like an old ass man
Yeah.
dragon.
oh,
Don't
yeah.
they?
But he
Yeah.
is old.
Yeah.
But
He is
even
old.
like when he was burning the fire, you could see him like, okay, let me get my breath, my good
My good breath.
Give me a second.
Yes.
I'm a little winded.
And wait, and also
he was like, oh, let me get my shit together. Come on.
Hold up.
wait,
Come on.
when he was trying to come up out the woods and then Aemon
Yeah.
said not yet. But when he finally let him get up and he had to take like a little running start to get his big ass self up. Like,
He big.
okay, now hold
but
on.
when
Don't take
Aemon
me a
said
minute.
not yet. No, when
Yeah.
Aemon said not yet, and
Yeah.
you can see his head laid back down. He was like, oh shit, thank you. I wasn't ready.
Went down in a heap.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
Oh my
Take me a
gosh.
good
Oh my
little-
gosh.
Tell
Good
me
little
twice.
nap real quick so I can get my strength up.
Yeah. I'm pooped.
I mean,
Damn.
Melise did get, you know what though? But Melise did get some good knocks in because Vagar went all the way on the ground. Not
Yeah,
him
she
all the way on the
was.
ground.
She was,
And that's when he killed a whole bunch of other people who was just
A
on the
whole
ground.
bunch.
Yep.
that's when Crispy got knocked out.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when Crispy got knocked out. Yeah.
And he should have got
Mhm.
burnt up.
I wish.
Oh.
Or,
Yeah.
or I wish
Ooh, I
he
was
would have been one of
wishing.
them ones that Vagar stomped on with
Yeah,
his
I
foot.
wish. I
Rook
Right.
got
wish.
dusted up. I was hoping he was going to go from crispy to dusty.
Yeah,
Like,
thank
remember
you.
that guy he touched? And he
Yeah.
Yes, and he
Yeah.
fell apart,
Singed,
crumbled.
like, just
He was
ash.
ashes. 'Cause,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
burnt.
I was wishing.
I like that
Yeah.
because they always talk about dragon fire being so hot, you're just like ashes.
Your ass.
Yeah,
And
that was
so-
it.
Mhm.
That was really
Yeah.
cool to see.
That was very
Right.
good. Oh man.
But anyway, so when Sunfire went down, I was like, he did that bitch on purpose.
He did it on purpose.
to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
back
Because-
at. I
because-
knew he was going to
and-
get his lick back. I knew it after
But-
last time when he was laughing at him in the brothel. I was like, okay,
Yep.
he
Oh,
ain't
yeah, he
gonna
gonna
let
get
that
it.
shit slide. He is
But
not gonna let
Aemon-
that.
So
Aemon actually paused for a minute. And then he realized that's a direct shot at Aemon. And then he said, Dracarys. And that's when Vagar's following his command.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
blew that fire. Melise went on, hey, she shot off
did.
over there.
She
Now,
did.
okay, so that's
You know?
when I was like, okay,
'Cause
it's time to fucking
Chrissy
go.
realized what happened because Maylene
Yeah.
was gone at that point.
Gone.
mhm.
Yeah.
So,
And that's when I kept thinking, okay, she's gonna keep on going back home.
No,
That's what I thought.
But then, okay, when she was flying off, and Vhagar was trying to get his shit back together and get back up, and they were flying, and then Meleys kind of turned her head and looked at her.
Yes.
Do you feel like she was like, okay, we're in it until the end? Like what happens, we're gonna try our best
checking in with each other.
That's exactly what it was, in my opinion. That's exactly what it was. Rhaenys already knew when Vhagar come out. She already knew she was going to be toast. But I'm gonna take every one of you motherfuckers as much as I can.
Right.
Yeah.
While I can, and I think because she's just like Lyanna and everybody else. Take me out with some dragon fire, baby.
Yeah, on dragon fire.
I don't want to die on the water. I don't want to die on the land. I'm a dragon rider. Take me out in dragon fire, y'all.
Like Viking style.
Exactly.
Battle.
Yeah.
That was that look. Like, all right.
There was that look.
This is our last battle. We're in it.
Last battle, baby.
Give it all we got.
She knew that. She knew that. Yeah.
She kept going
and
back.
So give it all you got.
She kept turning around and going back.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a good scene.
Damn.
But I was still not prepared.
No.
For Vhagar to get Meleys. And I mean, he had her by the neck.
Yeah.
And then I knew, okay, this is the end for her because he had her by the neck.
I thought he was going to take her head off.
I did too.
Like
chomp it. Yeah, like chomp it in two, like beheading or something.
Yeah, I thought so. Ooh. And you could just see the life go from her eyes.
I know. Yes. I know.
And then Rhaenys' face and then falling.
And she just went, she took her hands off and everything. Like, but she didn't look scared or anything. It's just like, okay.
Just like resigned. Okay, this is it.
I've done what I can. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was cussing and fussing at the TV. And I know the TV can't help it, but I was so upset.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was upsetting. That was upsetting.
I have to admit that I did have something in my eye a little bit, but
okay.
And I had to get a Kleenex.
You
had a fly in my eye or something.
A fly, not a fly.
A little gnat or something.
A little dust.
Oh, gosh, I was so hurt. I was hurt.
Yeah.
I was hurt.
She is one of my favorite characters.
She was
my favorite.
She was OG to the end, though, y'all.
She was.
You know what? Rest in peace, Rhaenys.
Raising a glass, Rhaenys.
Raising a glass for you, baby, because you was OG all the way to the end.
All the way.
All the way.
And she went out the way she would have wanted to. So
the way she wanted.
Yep.
You know what, though? Just like her daughter, she said, no. Y'all ain't cutting no baby out of me.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't doing nothing. I'm doing
She
what
said, I don't want to die giving birth. I want to die on Dragonback. She told Daemon that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Hurt me.
But,
so then Crispy wakes his punk bitch ass up.
Unfortunately,
fucking ain't even dead. Fucking ain't even singed good.
He just got knocked out.
Don't got no fucking burns on him or nothing.
No burns.
No ash on his face.
Yeah, nothing.
Still got his eyebrows.
Right.
Yeah.
And his ugly haircut.
Yes.
And he's like, okay, we gotta go. And that's when we see he gets over the little hill and there's Aemond with his sword out. And so I know
get him.
I know he was thinking.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Oh, he was gonna get him. He was gonna make sure Aegon was dead.
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He was gonna make sure Aegon was dead.
So
because even though Aegon is busted up, but he's still breathing.
Well, I didn't know if Aegon was breathing. I knew the dinosaur Sunfire was alive.
Yeah.
Sunfire was still breathing, but Aegon was still breathing.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
he was
I
still
didn't see
breathing.
that though.
He yells, "Aemond!" Like, don't you dare.
Yeah.
And Aemond surprisingly just kind of said, oh, and puts his little sword up. And then he finds that knife.
The dagger.
The dagger.
Yes.
He gets it, picks it up. It's like, okay, it's mine now. And he walks off. He's like, where
But the only reason Aemond didn't follow through, and that's because for whatever reason, he likes Crispy. Crispy's a witness. He was not going to do that in front of Crispy.
Yeah.
But that's the
wanted him
only
to
reason
do it and then take care of the witness. Take care of Crispy.
Exactly.
But he was not going to know. But think about it. He is not going to ever do that to Crispy because he likes Crispy. Him and Crispy, in his mind, they're in cahoots. They've been in cahoots.
Well, I mean, Crispy.
Okay, so Aegon was still breathing?
I just saw him
No.
lying there.
Now, Aegon's still breathing.
I didn't see him breathing.
So
the
he's
dragon,
not dead?
He's not dead.
I don't know.
What?
I want him to be dead.
If he's not dead, he's very injured. Like,
No, he
burnt
might be
and-
injured, but trust me, he
Broken
is not
back.
dead. He is not dead. Now,
But
what they
he
do with a
knows
dragon,
what
that is
Aemond, he realized it was Vhagar.
Yeah,
if
he
he's
knows
not
it was
dead-
his brother.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
going to be the intrigue, isn't it? Because he is
No,
not.
the intrigue.
Trust
no,
me,
the
he's not dead.
He ain't gonna be talking no time soon. So the intriguing part
No.
is gonna be when they get back home.
Yeah.
Is Crispy gonna tell the truth about what he saw?
Exactly. Now that's going to be it. What's
And I have
Crispy
a
going to
feeling-
say?
No, he will not. That's what I have. a
Of course
feeling.
not. Of course he'll
No.
lie. Of course he'll lie.
Yeah.
He
Trust
will,
me.
because everyone knows that him and Aemond made this plan without
Exactly.
telling anyone.
Yeah.
Including
So-
the king.
He
Right.
can't, including the king. So he can't afford to tell what really happened.
You know,
Oh, but he's
I
been
can
doing
almost
shit.
guarantee you. Yeah. Aegon's not dead. Now, he might be a vegetable or something, but he's still going to be king because, no, Aemond's not king. Aemond's not going to be king. So I'm sure he's still alive. Of course, he's injured. Now, what I find interesting is what do they do with a dragon who was that injured, but they're not dead? Because Sunfire's not dead. She's moaning,
Yeah.
but she wasn't dead
Not
at that
dead.
last scene.
Yeah.
No, she's not
Yeah,
dead.
she was definitely still alive.
Yeah,
But I
but
don't
she was
know.
really moaning and like,
I
you
mean,
know.
they can't do anything. They can't take her
Gurgling.
back.
Well, and her whole insides, or half of her
Gurgling.
insides was out and everything.
They're just gonna either
You don't
have to
think
put her out of
Vhagar
her mi-
can carry her back?
Oh, but Vhagar's not.
Oh, Vhagar's not going to do that.
Aemond left. He ain't. He could have carried his brother and her back, but he ain't.
Right.
He left.
True.
He
He
left.
walked off. He
Yeah.
got his dagger
Yeah.
and said,
Mhm.
"Peace, deuces."
I'm out.
Yeah, deuces, and I'm gone.
Yeah, Vhagar could, but I don't think they are going to do that.
No.
No.
So I wonder what happens. Yeah, I wonder.
So that means
do they just leave
like-
it there?
Well, what they should do is say, "Hey, Aemond, you can get back to King's Landing and the Maesters a lot quicker than we can carry him because it's going to take us a good 2 weeks to get over there. Take your brother back to town, and we'll get there when we get there because they have to take all the horses and shit. But they might say we're going to keep on going to Harrenhal. Although at this point, I'm thinking you don't have enough fucking people to fight now. They got all burnt
See,
up.
I don't know how many people though. I don't know how many
Yeah.
people.
And
Now, did
her
Aemond?
brother-
Okay, and this another
and
thing. This is a question I had. Go ahead.
real quick. And Crispy and those other soldiers, like some of those other soldiers ran out there, but there's still some people back in the woods
Yeah, there
True.
is.
Yes.
that
Yeah.
probably never left out of the woods.
Yeah.
So
True.
but there's
Yeah.
probably not enough of them to go fight nowhere.
That's where
I
I
have
would
a question, and that is: Did Aemond leave and just go back to King's Landing, or did he go back and finish burning up that whole little castle?
Area.
No, I
area.
think he went back to
Yeah.
King's
I
Landing.
think the
Okay.
castle has been won. I mean,
Okay.
Meleese fell on top of it. And you can
Yeah.
see some of the troops like going up into it and stuff. So I think that they've
Okay.
won that
Okay.
Rook's Rest. But
Okay.
I think Aemond probably went back to because he
King's
should be
Landing.
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, like protecting King's Landing, right? He's
Okay.
supposed to be. But
Mhm.
Now, do you think Alicent's brother made it?
Oh,
Sir
yeah.
Gawain?
Yes, because he wasn't trying to go out there anyway.
Yeah.
He's probably still hiding in them fucking woods.
I think he's in the woods.
Trying to get out of it.
in the woods.
Yeah.
I don't think he left.
Because remember, he was so adamant. Like, do you remember last time when we went out in the
There you
daytime?
Yeah.
There you go.
Are we supposed to wait till night?
He's in the woods.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in the woods.
He is still in the woods with his people.
Yeah.
And he didn't see shit because he was in the woods. Like, he didn't see nothing.
Right.
So he can't go back and tell nothing.
Well, but even from the woods, they could see the dragon firing up out there. You know, so
But
they
how
knew that
great
much.
was it? Like, we didn't have any idea what was happening. We saw them like do the signal arrows, and then all of a sudden you see something in the woods.
Yeah,
I was like,
moving.
I know.
Moving.
And when I saw who it was, I was like,
oh Lord.
Yep.
I know. And I thought,
crazy.
That big bitch.
Big.
Yeah.
And they
Who
were
likes to
clearing
chomp
that
up.
for her.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
she
that
wasn't
was
going to make it out of
amazing.
that. As soon as
But
we seen it, we should've known
I
she wasn't gonna-
remember way back a couple episodes ago when Daemon was trying to get Rhaenys to go with him, and he said with his dragon, I forget what his dragon's name is. Meraxes or something. Craxus or something.
Caraxes.
With his dragon and Malice, they could kill or get Vhagar. So yeah, one by themselves, no. But he said, with both of them, we can. Let's go get him and take that off the board. And it's too bad they didn't do that.
I know.
Because that's what I thought. Shit.
Well, I want to know, like, are they going to go back to the scene that we saw last season where he goes and finds that other dragon that's big, that's not
I think that's that Vermithor that nobody has claimed.
Yeah, we're going to go see that. Like, what? They need to go back, like, instead of you fucking around in Harrenhal, not looking for troops, go find another dragon or something.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to do that though, because evidently he's going to die at Harrenhal.
He doesn't have the mental capacity to do that.
Exactly. Not now.
No.
And then, I mean, who's to say what is in the tea that this chick is giving Daemon? You know?
Hello.
Right. So his condition may deteriorate.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah. Having all kinds of hallucinations.
That was a
what an episode.
That was a very good episode, though.
It
was a good episode.
It was very good.
Yeah, but still, they fucking with us. They still doing the same shit. Like the ones that we love, we don't get to keep.
I know.
That's the way it goes.
All right. Well, we had some feedback for this episode.
Okay.
I think we have several from last week that came in a little bit late. Because we own it this season.
We own it.
Any taglines?
I don't know. We'll have to see when we get.
Okay, cool.
I don't read them beforehand anymore. I used to back in the day, but I ain't got time now.
Yeah, it's
too much.
Yeah, who got time for that?
We ain't got time for that now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Our first one is from Kate. And what I will do is if you've got like one for last week, I'll try to group them so we're not going back and forth. And I think Kate, actually, you do have one for this episode and last one. So this is cool. For episode 3. Hello, sisters and family. Hope everyone is having a good week. Ready for another great episode of Hot D with you all. Field full of dumbasses and one psycho. Will he be important? I hate when Crispy pops up on my screen. Yes. I immediately want to shut him out and not listen to a word he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Greens war table is a mess. Glad Feats McGee's family hates him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now that the Hound is gone, we were saying last week that small council was going crazy.
Right.
Kind of like Rhaenyra's small council's doing.
Exactly.
Right.
And yeah, Clubby's family don't like him. Big chair made of sword sounds extra silly coming from Daemon's mouth.
Yeah.
Baby dragons. I didn't realize Rhaenyra was sending all 3 boys away. Wait, do we know those eggs? Yes, we do.
Yes, we
Yes.
do.
Looks like Feats McGee was given full permission for all kinds of shady shenanigans. Definitely did not expect full frontal from Aemond. Oh my. There was a lot going on in that whole montage scene, and we didn't need to see any of it.
No, we did
At
not.
all.
Nope.
At
At
all.
all. It's too soon for Crispy to die, but oh man, I want to see him burn. He's
Burn,
lived and
baby.
he's right. Fuck.
Mm.
Is this what real Targaryen madness looks like? Daemon chasing shadows through Harrenhal?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's from all the interbreeding.
Well, yeah.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That ending was intense and so well done. Can't wait. This is last week. Can't wait to hear what everyone thinks about this episode. Sending lots of love, Kate. Thank you,
Thank you,
Kate.
Kate.
Thank you,
What I
Kate.
thought about it was we didn't need no full frontal with no male.
We never do.
It
No.
wasn't worth it.
No, not almond size.
No.
Mm-mm.
Almond size. No.
Did you say
Jay.
almond? Almond size? That's his new name. It's not Aemon, it's almond.
It is almond.
It's almond.
Jay, stop saying that though. She said that last week.
I know, but it really was like
Yeah,
a
if you want to
peanut.
put it out there, man.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Make it
You
worth it.
You're going to get some
Yeah.
criticism if you going to put it out.
and be
Listen, if I
on
was
it.
him, I would have been like, "No, I can't do that."
Right.
Or
right.
at least put your hands there or
Yeah.
something like that.
It'd
you
be
know.
a quick flash, but no.
No, it wasn't no quick flash.
It
was
wasn't
No,
a
it
quick
was not a
flash.
quick flash.
turn around.
I mean,
Yeah.
walk
let's
off.
just
Let me
go
be
back for a
talking.
moment. Let's just go back for a moment. It was bad enough, the back view. He
Exactly.
ain't got
Yeah.
no butt, no hips, no shape,
Yeah.
no nothing.
Yeah.
And then he had the audacity to turn around to the front.
Audacity.
Mm-mm. No,
No.
no,
To be flashing your bits.
no. He get all the
No.
criticism
No.
and mocking that he
Keep it to
deserves.
yourself.
Aw, poor dude.
We're just talking about
Poor
the
dude.
character. Sorry that the actor is.
I
also
can see
involved,
C
but-
snack though.
Now show me some sea snack naked. That'd be fine.
No,
Yep.
we don't need none.
Let me
really.
just, I don't know if it'll be fine. I just need to see for research purposes.
Not
yeah,
research.
right. Research.
Yeah,
We need to see,
doing some
we need to see
research.
something.
We
We need to see something for research
comparing.
purposes.
Right.
Okay, so y'all,
Funny.
Kate, we got way off. Kate
I
had an
know.
email for this episode.
Okay, cool.
Hello, sisters and family. Can't believe I missed the deadline for last week. Yeah.
I mean,
Excuse me, we were on it.
Okay.
Seems the stomach bug I had messed up my sense of time along with
Oh
my
my.
will to live.
Oh.
Oh
both-
my.
Don't worry, both have honey, let me tell you, when you're sick and don't feel good,
Yeah.
it make you contemplating like, do I
Yeah.
need to be here? But thankfully
Oh.
that passes. Hopefully
I'm
it passes.
glad. I'm glad that passed.
I'm glad, yeah.
I don't never think that.
Well, if you're in that much pain, I mean, if you're in a
Listen.
lot of pain,
Yeah,
it will
yeah.
make
I've
you
been there.
like question, like, can I survive? I don't know how people handle chronic like pain for like their whole life. I don't know how
That's
people do
true
it.
because some people have chronic pain, and
Can't think
I just
straight.
don't.
Or
Yeah, that must be
illnesses
a
that-
really.
But most people
I
with
don't know.
chronic pain don't know any different. Like my migraines, I don't remember how it was before I had them. So I don't know any
Yeah.
different.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
but just living with that kind of a,
Ugh.
you know, I
Constant.
don't know. It's just hard.
Yeah.
It's constant. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
Getting this one in early. I was spoiled about this episode, so I'm not looking forward to watching it. So much so that I wrote this
Oh.
out, queued up the episode, and went to vacuum the house. But I am excited to
Oh.
hear the podcast. That was like the first paragraph, and then we go into like some bullet points. Are we going to see the tea in action? No crispy babies for Alicent. Yes, we seen the tea in
We
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did see the tea.
And no crispy babies.
No crispy babies.
Because how is she going to explain that shit?
Can't.
Okay.
And you know what? That was another thing. I really didn't realize until Alicent said it. It's only been weeks.
Weeks.
Weeks, plural.
Since Viserys
Yes.
died. Weeks.
Weeks. Yes.
Not even a year.
It seems a
Mm-mm.
long time has passed, but it
Right,
hasn't.
but no, it's
Yeah.
been weeks, plural.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was an interesting scene when she said that.
Yes.
It's only
Mhm.
been a few weeks.
A lot has happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
These crusty old men are too much. They should be the ones to fall. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You tell him, Crispy has no honor. Damn it, Daemon. Why you gotta be so good at war? Yeah,
Mm.
well, or Aemond, not Daemon, Aemond.
Oh.
He knew how to do it. Because
Yeah,
he's
I
done
mean-
it before with little Luke.
Yeah. You know.
He ain't new.
Yeah.
He ain't new. Why in the world is Daemon still staying there at Harrenhal? Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
That's what we all want to know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like Alice. We need more of her.
She
Well,
was funny.
Yeah, she's okay, but
I
mm-mm.
can do
I just
without
wanna-
her.
yeah,
I just need her
I could
to-
do without her too.
tell us what the hell we doing, and then let's move on
Yeah.
with that. Because they're making
She's
it
not
mysterious.
as she's not as creepy as Clubfoot, but she creepy.
I know. So why would you ever
So-
drink anything that she's making?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Drunk dragon riding is never a good idea. Uh-huh. Meleese is not burning enough of those men on the ground or that tree line. Yeah,
The tree
the
line.
tree line.
Yeah.
Showered in dragon blood? That thought never occurred
Oh,
to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Now wait a minute. They
What?
did
What?
that
What?
really.
Yeah.
Remember when I don't know which dragon it was. I think it was
Vagar.
Vagar. When he got scratched by Meleese, a lot of blood fell on a bunch of soldiers and they started
Yeah.
screaming. So I was wondering, is the
Oh, it
blood
burns
like
probably.
burning?
It probably burns. It probably burns.
Might.
But they
I
left
would
that
say it
scene
probably
real
burns.
quick.
They
But they
did.
were screaming when it
Just
hit,
like
when it hit. Yeah.
You know what? That is a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
I don't know. They need to explain
I
that.
would say it would have to be because it's hot, it's burning like the fire.
Mm,
Because
mm.
when dragons blow fire, it's because that fire is within. So they
Yeah.
blowing it out.
So maybe
So
their blood's hot.
yeah.
So their blood
Yeah.
must be hot.
Like their body
Yeah,
temperature
must
might
be
just
hot.
be hot anyway.
Yes.
Toxic, Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
That
that's
would
it.
make sense.
Ooh.
Damn.
Dang.
Yeah. Crusty old lady gets another win. I don't want to love Vagar, but I can't help it. Is Vagar a girl dragon?
No,
I don't know.
I don't think
know.
so.
I can't keep track.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I'm not
I think
sure.
it's a male dragon.
That silent goodbye between Rider and Dragon hurt. Feels like they both died for no reason, though. Certainly
Yeah.
didn't help Team Black. No,
Yeah.
No,
it
it
didn't
did
help
not.
them.
Mm-mm.
No.
I feel like they needed to have partners. Like they need to not be out alone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
But
seems
they don't
to be-
have
Who
enough
would have went
dragons
out
for
with
that.
her though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's got the biggest
Nobody.
one. The rest of them are smaller. So
Right.
unless it was Bela.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that
She
wouldn't
wasn't
have.
gonna let Bela go with her.
She was not going to let her daughter
Not
go
into
with her.
battle.
No.
No.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Aegon can't be dead, right?
No.
Well, that's what
he's
Jay
not.
said. He's not
Fingers
dead.
crossed.
He's not.
I really
No,
thought he
I don't.
was.
I wish he was, but I bet
Yeah.
he's not. I guarantee.
But
you.
even if he is dead, do you think that they're going to tell people he's dead? They're just probably going to say, "Oh, he's just incapacitated."
injured,
or-
yeah,
They
Injured
can't
and,
tell because the war would be over then. So they can't tell
they can't
if
tell.
he is dead.
Right. But I don't
Yeah.
I believe the way the writer writes these books and stuff. No, he's not dead. He might be a
Mm.
vegetable, like he might be
Yeah.
brain damaged or something, because he obviously fell to the earth with
Yeah.
this dragon.
Yeah.
So
and a
if
high
he's
ass
not,
business.
if he's not dead, he's got to have a lot of broken bones and stuff. And this is back in the day or whatever. But if he's not dead, he's gonna have some disabilities. He's gonna be way worse than Clubfoot.
Yeah.
And burnt. He got burns on him.
And burnt.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see. But I almost bet you 100% he's not dead. Nah.
R.I.P. Warrior Queens. Only one other episode I'm not looking forward to like this one, but it was a great episode. Can't wait for next week. Sending lots of love, Kate.
Thank you,
Thank
Kate.
you, Kate.
Kate.
Kate must be a book reader.
Don't get spoiled.
Yeah.
Or
don't
she
get
got
spoiled.
spoiled.
Don't get
Yeah, that was-
spoiled.
Because
to
just
get
because it's
spoiled on
based on
this.
books doesn't mean that they're going to follow everything.
right.
Yeah.
Even though I've read on social media from other book readers that they followed this particular episode. They did follow the book, but that doesn't mean everything's going to be followed.
Yeah.
So
I just avoid shit. I just avoid it until I watch.
I mean, I was
I don't
shocked
get
as
on.
shit this whole episode.
Oh, I
And it
was
was
shocked as
great.
shit because I
Right.
don't know.
Oh, yeah.
No, I only read stuff after I've seen the episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Yeah, I don't never read before,
Yeah,
and I
I had
never
no
read
idea what was
ahead
going
or
on.
anything.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And as soon as someone writes something that says, well, when I was reading and I go,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
But you know what? I don't even read social media like that before the episode.
Right.
I just don't.
Right.
Well, no,
I
but
just
sometimes in the TV app, when you go in and people say, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I can't wait for
I don't do that.
I'm like, nope, scrolling.
No.
Scrolling.
But you know what? I do love the TV app for that. And that is TV app viewers, though. They are very, very quick to point out that it's a spoiler. And TV app, whoever monitors it, they put that spoiler display on there.
Goodness.
They
Yeah.
are really good
They
at
are
that.
on
Wow.
it.
And so whenever it says spoiler, I avoid those. And sometimes, even though I've watched the episode, because I do like to go back and watch it more than one time, when it says the spoiler, because usually they're talking about something in the book that's getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
I just avoid them. I just don't read those.
Yeah.
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 So TV app's very good for those that use it. And if y'all not using it, use it because it's really
Get
good.
on it.
I
It's
like
awesome.
It's helped me with my TV watching.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
literally
It helps
like my
keep you
favorite app.
organized, you
Where would I
guys.
be without it? No
I
idea.
know.
How
every
did
day.
we watch TV without it? Like,
I know.
How?
Oh,
How?
And keep up with what we were watching.
and keep up with
Exactly.
it.
I don't know either. Like, how did we not know about this?
Isn't it amazing how you get used to
know.
using stuff and now
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Second nature.
And now
Awesome.
it's like if I didn't click it as watched on TV app, it don't
I didn't
count.
watch it. It
Then I
don't
didn't
count.
watch it.
It don't
Right.
count. Yeah, it don't count.
gotta
I have to go back and watch
Exactly.
that thing because it don't count.
Yeah.
I realized today because I was rewatching and I went in there. I was like, I don't remember going and marking it. So I was like, oh, well, let me rewatch it so I can mark it.
And you can click it as rewatch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can. You can.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
out
how
there.
I got the episode title from TV app
Yes.
because it's not on
yes.
my
Because they don't put the
DVR.
titles out ahead of time.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
No.
Which
no,
I
they
kind of
don't.
like, though, to tell you the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of like it. Yeah.
Can be
Because they can be
spoilery.
a spoiler. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
All right. So our next piece of feedback is from Emily.
Hey,
Hey,
Emily.
Hi, Emily.
And this is also on episode 3.
Okay.
Title, subject line is episode 3 feedback, D's nuts.
oh,
Okay.
No, didn't have none.
Almonds.
Hey,
Almonds, yeah.
sisters. Hope I'm not too late for feedback. This episode was chock full of crazy. Daemon, you in danger, girl. That creepy lady at Harrenhal either knows something or can do something awful to you. Watch out.
yes.
His guilt manifested itself in young Rhaenyra sewing the dead baby's head back on. And I
Wait
think
a
he
minute.
deserved-
These two are acting like me and you, Sister K.
I didn't even notice.
They
She
are.
was snorting a second ago.
What are y'all
Frosted.
cracking up about?
The nuts.
Our subject line.
They're so
Oh, you're
loud about
still
the
on the
subject
subject
line. Yes,
So
they
tired about the
are.
almonds. Oh man,
Oh,
she lost it.
How about these nuts? I said, yeah, them all.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Okay, can we get off the
Sorry.
man's junk?
Sorry.
Hey, he put it out there.
He did.
But I mean,
He
we
did,
don't have
that's
to go on and on about his poor little
Hey,
stuff.
she's the one
Hey,
that put the subject line in
Kate
there.
brought
You're
it up,
so
and now
called it
Emily's
poor
brought it
and
up.
little.
Thank you, Sister A.
I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you did.
Okay,
Okay, could you start that over again,
I'm ready. Yeah.
please?
Hope I'm not too late for feedback. This episode is chock full of crazy. Daemon, you in danger, girl. That creepy lady at Harrenhal either knows something, excuse me, or can do something awful to you. Watch
Yeah,
out.
see.
Yeah.
His
Mhm.
guilt manifested itself in young Rhaenyra sewing the dead baby's head back on, and I think he deserves it. Pretty disgusting needlework, producers. Yeah, it was-
Yeah.
they wanted to make
Yeah.
sure we knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Sir Crispy and Alicent's weird brother should have been Dracarys, and the girl on the dragon must have been taught to prevent forest fires, just like Smokey the Bear says. But once they're out of the woods, she can flambe those two useless jerks. Yeah, but they found out she wasn't going to burn the forest, so
Yeah.
they stayed in the forest.
They stayed the force.
Plus, I mean, really, she's probably 18, 19, and
But
she hasn't.
the point is, she was given orders not to
Yeah.
do anything.
Yes.
To fly.
Right.
She wasn't even supposed to be that damn
She
low.
wasn't even,
Yeah.
no,
She
she
was
wasn't even supposed to.
not.
No.
Mm-mm.
She harassed
So-
them. She
So
couldn't
she
help herself,
already
but-
went against her orders on that part.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know, she probably didn't tell him that part.
she
She
did.
just, yeah.
No,
No, she did.
Rhaenys was like, what do you mean? You weren't even supposed to be that low.
Exactly.
She's like, well, she wanted to identify it was him.
Right.
Mhm.
So, oh, and I sort of love Septa Rhaenyra. Septa Rhaenyra.
Yeah,
only
I mean,
she-
really. She looked
If only
good.
she had
Yeah.
a shame bell going over Alicent's damn
Shame.
head.
Yep.
That crispy lover couldn't think of any way to make some sort of peace. She's such a coward. Anyway, have a great week. Hope you don't run into any poisoned peas. Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you,
Emily.
Emily.
And then, well, I mean, we talked about this last week too. There was nothing I mean, honestly, although I don't like Alicent, there's nothing she could do at this point. She's done started this shit. It's already a war. We've already had dead kids back and forth, burning up folk,
Yeah.
killing up folk. So she's not going to
There
be able
was
to stop
something she
anything.
could do, but her ego is not going to allow her to go into the council and say, my bad, I was mistaken.
But they weren't going to change anything.
That is not the Aegon that
It
they
can't
meant.
be undone.
And the council would be like, okay, thanks for letting us know. So what we're going to do next,
Right.
continue with this
Exactly.
war,
Yeah,
As we
that's
were
true.
saying,
as
Yeah.
we were saying.
Yeah.
That's
thank you.
true.
Sit down, Alicent. Sit down.
Yeah.
Okay, as we were saying is we're
Yep.
gonna send out some. She could do
You're
all
right,
of that,
you're right.
and they still wouldn't change what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
That's true. They
Mhm.
probably wouldn't.
You know,
Like,
it ain't. It ain't.
Yeah.
Emily also had an email for this episode. Let me get to this
Okay.
one.
okay.
Hey sisters, can't believe I'm saying this, but I officially love to hate on a character more than Sir Crispy. By threatening to cut up his dumbass brother with his own Night King killer knife,
Aemond.
Aemond the Almond is officially #1 most hateable. Really?
Aemond the almond.
Aim in the almond.
From his smug smirking to his literal treason, Almond deserves to get toasted by his hero Daemon. By the way, never accept a blood-colored drink from a witch in a watery castle, Daemon.
Thank you.
No.
Do we think Aegon was broiled inside his armor, or is he just going to be broken from the fall? What a shame that dragon of his was so fancy looking. Pouring one out for Queen in my heart, Rhaenys. Talk to you next week, Emily. Thank you, Emily.
Thank
you,
you,
Emily.
Emily.
Take
That's
another
for
sip
Rhaenys.
for Rhaenys?
Yeah.
You know what, Emily, that is a good question.
Whether
Even
he's
if Aegon is alive, yeah, he's
Burned
got to
or
be
broken?
like halfway burned
Yeah.
because we've already
Yeah.
established that dragon blood that obviously has some kind of properties, to burn you as it was dropping on those soldiers and stuff.
No,
And he's
poor little Sunfire was getting burnt from Vhagar.
that's
Yeah.
true.
direct dragon fire.
That's true.
Yes.
Right.
That's true. And he's laying on the ground with Sunfire in all that
Surrounded
goop.
by him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So even
I
if
bet he's half
Sunfire,
burnt.
even if Sunfire broke the fall, like fell first, like turned
Right.
where he wasn't the one, like Rhaenys, I mean, she got,
Yeah.
flatted. But even if Sunfire turned and so he wasn't on the bottom, even that hard of a jolt probably would have broken several bones and
He's
stuff.
going to be broken
And then
bones and stuff.
He was
But he
burnt.
was burnt before he even
was burnt.
started falling.
So he's going
Probably.
to have to be burnt.
He's going to have some burns. He's got to have
Burns,
some
yeah.
burns. Yeah. I don't think he's all the way burnt in there, but he's gonna
I don't
have
think he's
some.
dead.
Yeah, I mean, he might not be. He might not be.
How many days till the next episode?
I know,
I know.
right?
A full like
A bunch.
6, 5, 6.
A bunch.
A week.
And then her number one hateable character is now Aemond.
Yeah.
I still don't hate him as much as I hate Crispy.
I don't
Because
right.
I don't
he was
hate
getting
him as
rid
much
of
as I hate Crispy.
Aegon. He was
Right.
getting
So
rid
I
of
don't
some
mind
bad
it at
thing.
all.
Yeah.
Well, but the reason I don't
got
hate
rid of Rhaenys.
Aemond is because
Yes.
he is seeking revenge for stuff that Aegon did to him personally. This is like a brother sibling rivalry thing. You know what I mean? Crispy is just a big ass punk coward.
Yes.
He's lashing out at calling women out their name and stuff because they didn't want to marry his ass.
Mhm.
See,
The horror of
that's a whole
Dragonstone.
different thing.
Mhm.
And guess what? I wish what he would do is I wish he would ask Alicent to marry him.
Yeah.
And let
so
Alicent turn his ass down too.
Yeah, she
And
would.
see what he does then. Is he gonna call her all kind of outside her name too?
no. Anyway,
He's not going to ask her because he knows she's
No.
going to say no.
of course not.
Right.
He's not going to ask her that shit. Okay, moving on.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
Thanks, Emily.
Okay, our next email is from Maria. And this is
Hey,
also
Maria.
from episode
Hi,
3.
Maria.
Dear sisters, I really hope I made the cut now. Well, you're on the show. That's all that matters.
Almost.
Hey, you better set your reminder.
This time I experimented a bit with the rhyme schemes, doing both
Okay.
pair rhymes and enclosed rhymes. Ooh.
Whoa.
I hope it works. All the best from rainy Germany, Maria. Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Maria's in Germany.
Okay.
Here it goes. We
Okay, let's
start
hear.
at the Battle of the Burning Mill. An eye for an eye until everyone's blind. Meanwhile, the twins get buried in eternal bind. Auntie R asking Ray Ray who is really first to kill. Sir Crispy's got a new necklace, an ugly new haircut too. Aegon makes his bros King's Guard. Manipulation occurs. Sir Creep-a-Lot and the White Worm become master of whisperers. Alicent bickers with Crispy, gives a favor to her boo. Rhaenyra is sent off to Pentos. Sorry, it's not Rhaenyra. Rhaena's sent off to Pentos, to which she notably frowned. The eggs might later be Dany's, the kids later be crowned. Daemon conquers a castle without so much as a fight, has no red currant for dinner, but a vision at night. The kings ride out to battle in ridiculous prance, are exposed to a dragon, snobby Gwaine shits his pants. Ray Ray's counsels mansplaining, masking as reason. She sees right through it because it's actually treason. Yeah, which they should have called him on that. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
Helena forgives Alicent while feeding her bugs. Bastard Ulf. I don't know. Or maybe that's Adolf. What's his name? Sister A, you told me before? That one
That
dude?
dude at the inn who was
Yeah.
saying
Oh.
he was Viserys' master.
Alfred.
Helena. Oh, it's Alfred? Okay.
Sir Alfred.
I don't know if Helena forgives Alicent while feeding her bugs. Bastard Ulf giving his listeners a wet bang for their bucks. Oh, no, that's that dude from the inn talking about
That's what I said. The inn.
Sorry.
He's talking about
Viserys' brother.
he is right. He is the
Oh,
bastard
that dude.
brother.
Right,
Remember
yes.
that
That
dude? And then
Yes.
in
Yeah.
walks Aegon and all his drunk buddies,
Yes,
and then he
Yes,
shuts
yes,
up.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ooh, I
That
wonder if
dude.
we're going to go back to that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Swears allegiance to Ray. Aegon's interest makes him jumble. Toxic masculines are on tour. Make Aemond go full frontal. Ray tries to keep peace, although ready to kill. Goes disguised as a Septa, begging Ali to be kind. Both understand now what happened. Really boggles their mind. But the Green Queen insists she will die on that hill.
Mhm.
Mm.
Ooh,
Mhm.
thank you, Maria. That was it.
Okay, Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
Very
Maria.
good.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
And
and
I
when
like
she put-
how. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say how she said that both Clubfoot and Melissa, is it, are now the whisperers
Yes.
to each of the.
Marissa. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
And then Maria had another email. Hold on. With a voicemail attached. Okay. Cool.
okay.
Ah.
So, dear sisters, this episode has everything. No poem this week, just a voicemail. Recorded it immediately after watching episode 4.
Uh-oh.
Hope I will
All right.
finally make the cut on time. You made
Yes,
it
you
with this
did.
one.
Made it.
Okay, let me get down to play the audio.
Hey sisters, this is Maria from Berlin. I had to send it a voicemail this time because the last times I didn't make it on time. And also I just watched this episode and I don't know. I don't even know what just happened. What did I just see?
Yeah.
Like screaming, crying. I had goosebumps when she was telling like Jace about the Song of Ice and Fire. I like looked at my arms. It was all goosebumps. I cried like with Rhaenys and the whole dragon scene, and like there was so many unexpected things. And
Yeah.
like I'm a book reader, and I'm just here like, what? So wow. So yeah, there won't be a poem this week, I think. Because I have to process what I just saw, and I hope I will be ready again next week, and that I will make the cut on time. So yeah, thank you, and many greetings across the ocean. Bye.
Aw.
Oh,
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Greetings
Maria.
across the ocean.
Good
I
to hear your
love your
voice.
accent.
Yes.
We love
No.
those of y'all that know us know we love accents. We
Yeah.
just
Yes.
love
Yes.
it. It just
Yes.
oh, you sound beautiful. Beautiful. Thank
Yes.
you.
And that
Oh,
was
that's great.
Yeah. It takes some time to process that episode.
Oh yes.
And
But
as
your
a book
poetry
reader,
is on point, though. I'm a writer too.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Back in my undergrad, I wrote poetry and sonnets and stuff. And your poetry is very good. Very good.
Very good.
and to make it rhyme and make sense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What I was gonna say, but as a book reader, even she was surprised and seeing
Yes.
like new stuff in the episode.
Yeah.
So I like that too. Yeah.
I like that, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's making it exciting even for the
Yeah.
people who know it's supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Maria. I know
was
it takes a
great.
lot of time and effort to do. So we appreciate the
Yes.
poems and
Yes,
the
we do.
voicemail. Love it.
Yes.
Love it. Okay. Our next email is from AJ or Aj.
Hey,
Age.
Ash.
I'm
Hey,
probably saying it wrong
Aj.
because I think in another email you had the phonetic spelling, which is like age, and I'm just saying it wrong every time. So sorry, Age. Okay.
Well, send us a voicemail and then we'll know.
Yes, please.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
send a
thank you.
So you
voicemail.
send a
Please.
voicemail. If you don't want us to fuck up your name.
I said that, Jade. She didn't say that, or they didn't say that. Okay.
Okay.
Subject line is, what a mess. Everything is about to get bad. And I think this is on episode 3, too. Hi again, ladies. Late with episode 3 feedback, but here it is. Episode 3 is hands down the best in the season so far. But wow, was it crammed full of awkward moments. Aegon walking in on Aemond butt naked. Rhaenyra and Alicent arguing in a church. The most awkward storm in the castle scene I've ever seen. The most awkward dinner in a castle I've ever seen with Daemon.
Yeah.
Kristen Cole staring at a chair alone, nervous about his new job, and about to be doing a lot of that and staring at a lot of chairs. Because he don't know what he's supposed to be doing.
No, he doesn't.
Also, Aegon at the small council. I'm just as fearsome as the rest of them. Small council. Sure you are. Most awkward episode ever, but so good. All the best, Age.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you very much.
Age.
Please let us know.
Thank you.
How to pronounce your name, please.
AJ.
Yes, please.
I'm sorry, AJ. Okay, there's another email for episode 4.
Okay.
Age. I'm going to say Age. Okay. Episode 4 feedback, but real quick. Sorry about the confusion over my nickname last episode. It's Age. See, and it's a capital A and a little J, pronounced like Age. Don't worry, I ain't mad, and don't hate me. I'm not hating. I just hate to mispronounce somebody's name.
Age.
I have to just get it straight. But when I see it as an A and a J, I want to say AJ.
You say AJ, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would
sorry
too.
about that.
So.
Yeah.
So it's Age. Okay. Daemon is tripping balls at the Motel 6 of Westeros.
Yeah.
The Motel 6 of Westeros.
That place is a disaster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
Not, you know what we don't see, which you feel like you would see, is roaches.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I hope the sexy ghost of Sir Harwin Strong would pop out at him. Ooh. No, he gone. He burnt up too.
He gone.
Do y'all think Alicent was reading and looking for those history books to look for the story of the prince that was promised? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
And she ain't gonna find shit because it's a verbal history.
It's an oral history.
Yeah,
But
oral
let it
history.
keep her busy.
Yeah, it'll keep her busy.
Keep looking.
And let her, it's gonna make her go crazy that she can't find it.
Right.
Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's all, ladies. That end battle scene, though, I was on the edge of my seat, pausing multiple times to pace around my house. Rest in
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, Rhaenys. She was my fave and went out like a G. Take care, Age. Thank you, Age.
Thank you, Age. She most certainly went out like a G.
She did go out like a G.
An OG.
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Like Lady
But you know
Olenna.
Yeah.
But Age.
Yes.
Speaking of Alicent, though, if it was more than 8 episodes, we might see this, but I would thoroughly expect once she can't find what she's looking for, I would thoroughly expect for her to ask the Meister to go ask everybody at the Citadel.
Oh,
Wouldn't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I recall, in Game of Thrones, Samuel knew about the Song of Ice and Fire. How did he know?
He did know.
He did know.
It was an old.
He knew the whole story.
It was an old book that he found that nobody else had seen, I think.
Okay.
For years.
So it is
Okay.
written somewhere.
Wasn't it?
Okay.
So it is a book somewhere.
I can't
Okay.
remember.
So I thoroughly expect for that to enter her mind. Well, maybe I ask the Meister to go to sit down and see.
Now, see, y'all gonna make me
that's the
have
first
to go
thing I thought.
rewatch. Because now I want to know, like,
See?
all the little
I'm
details
gonna
that I've
rewatch Game
forgotten.
of Thrones anyway, just OG.
Yeah, I'm itching now to rewatch.
Rewatch all the way up until the last freaking fracking season.
It doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
I will omit the last season, but I will watch up until then.
Yeah.
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 I like how Age said they paused it a couple times to pace around. And remember, there were at least 2 like fade to black.
Yes.
Pause.
You
And
know
then it
what?
came back
Yes.
again. I think it happened like twice, and I was like,
it did.
You're right.
Because I
You're
thought
right.
it was my TV the first time.
yeah.
Whenever they do that, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking,
You just
what did my
Yeah.
connection go out or
Yeah.
something?
Mhm.
So
Yeah. They are
that is a
messing with
good place to
us.
pause so you can like
Take a breath.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think it's going to go to the credits, but it came back.
Yep.
yeah.
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 And you are right. It did happen a couple times.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. They know how to get us. They know how to get us. Still doing it.
Okay.
Okay. Our next piece of feedback is from Shalita. Hey, Shalita.
Hey, Shalita.
Okay, so this is for episode 3. Hey, sisters. I don't know what the F happened. I should probably stop trying to get these out to you before work. I struggle enough trying to catch my train in the morning. Laugh out loud. Shalita had sent an email, but there was no attachment last time.
Oh, that's
exactly.
right.
Remember? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Until next time, Shalita from Philly. So let me play her voicemail.
Okay.
Hey, sisters and fam, it's Shalita from Philly. This is my feedback, and can I just say, first off, they gotta stop naming those babies Aegon. Too many damn kids in that family are named Aegon, and it causes all kinds of confusion.
Yeah.
I love Bela, and I wish you would have lit Crispy's ass on fire, but what can you do? Because fuck Crispy, we hate him.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Daemon is having nightmares. I think that girl caused those nightmares, but he needed to be feeling some kind of way. He needed to feel guilty about killing that poor little innocent baby. And they brought back young Rhaenyra. That was a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm starting to worry about Rhaenyra though, because her counsel is not really listening to her, and it's got me concerned because I don't know. I'm wondering about why must we see naked Aemond? I mean, really naked Aemond. I was not expecting those full frontal
Really
shots,
naked.
and I was what? Didn't need to see that. And lastly, I feel like Rhaenyra was insane for going into King's Landing, but she did get some clarification. Her daddy didn't, disown her. And Alicent got to learn that she is straight up idiot, and probably some issues with it could have been maybe avoided had she kept her mouth shut, but her father and them was still going to put Aegon on that throne regardless of whatever that Viserys said in his last words. It didn't matter. That was their goal from jump. But now they're regretting it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah. Thank you, Shalita. But that's what Kay said too. That regardless, they was going to put Aemond on there anyway.
Yeah, that was their plan all along.
And I do feel like even if she hadn't said that he changed his mind, they weren't going to accept Rhaenyra anyway.
No.
Or there would have been a battle to accept her
anyway.
Right. I think so.
It would have.
Just like this damn small council is doing.
But it wouldn't be all these casualties like the children and all that, though.
Right.
Yeah. See, there wouldn't have been that, I don't think.
Yeah.
But
ooh. So Shalita also did send a tagline last week, and that didn't come through either.
Okay.
So she says, I'm going to send it with my feedback for episode 3, but here is my tagline for Hot D.
Let's see.
Hi, sisters. It's Shalita from Philly, and my tagline is stop naming your damn kids Aegon.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is you know what?
Thank you.
More than a tagline, that's a PSA.
Yeah.
Just
Don't name your babies Aegon.
I tell you.
Right.
Oh, gosh.
That's a good one. That's
funny.
good.
That is funny. So Shalita did have an email also for episode 4.
Okay.
Let me get to it. And it's a written email. Subject line is Hot D Season 2, Episode 4, a.k.a. Pour One Out for Rhaenys and Meleys, a.k.a. Don't Drink and Fly, a.k.a. Daemon is clearly losing his mind, a.k.a. Aegon wasn't paying attention in school and speaks High Valyrian as well as I speak another language, which is not good.
Right, Duolingo.
Yeah,
Yes.
Duolingo.
Yes.
Duolingo. And they do have High Valerian on there.
Oh
They
my
do.
God.
Yeah,
they
they do.
do.
They
Oh,
do.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Crazy.
Oh, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to look
it's
that up.
awesome. It's awesome. Hey, sisters. Hope y'all are doing well. Sorry this isn't a voicemail. I was almost late for work this morning, and I know I'll forget when I get home. Number 1, was Aemond actively trying to kill Aegon?
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking
Yes.
now.
Go back and look. Yes,
Like
that was
purposefully.
Absolutely.
that was on
Yeah.
purpose.
Because he could have just said, hey, break off. But he didn't.
Exactly.
He just
Or he could have
fired
flown
on
around
him.
the other side or something.
No,
Yep.
he
That
made
was on
eye
purpose.
contact
Right
and
at him.
everything and then said, Dracarys. He
Yeah.
meant
You're
it.
right. Eye contact and everything.
Yep.
Number 2, how does Crispy keep surviving? Fuck Crispy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh.
Number 3, not sure how to feel about Daemon right now, but I can't believe he drank that shit from that witch. Right?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes.
And beheading Dream Rhaenyra? What the fuck, Daemon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 4, R.I.P. Rhaenys and Meleys. They went out like G's. What do you think Corlys will do now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
I'm interested
once
to
the
see-
facts are made, though, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
don't know.
question.
Mhm.
See.
He's going to be grieving, of course. Everybody,
Well,
I think,
of course,
yeah.
but I
everybody
think he's
will
gonna be mad.
yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna
But I
wanna
think
go
this
to
is
battle,
really
I
going to
think.
set
Yeah.
fire
Yeah.
under Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Mm. Damn.
And I wonder, like,
And she
someone's
might
gonna have-
send a raven and call for Daemon to come on back. Come on.
He may.
Bring
This is what's
Craxus on
happening.
back. We got
Yeah.
to go.
yeah,
She might.
we need to put
You know,
in
that would
squash
save
thing
him.
out.
we can
from
deal with
losing
our
his
differences
mind.
later, but we got to get this done.
This shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If
She
he'll
might.
listen, though, that's the thing, because
Well, but
they said they've been sending him ravens and he hasn't been answering.
Yeah.
you know,
This is a big one.
I don't
though.
know, but Corlys in his grieving, he may just go out on the sea and we not see him for a while.
Mm.
true.
I wonder if this will get Laenor back. Like, if he'll hear the news
Ooh.
and
Mm.
come back.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
His mama's gone.
And see, that's the only sad thing. That's even
She
sadder.
doesn't even know.
She died not
Not
knowing that he
knowing
was
that he's-
actually really
Oh.
alive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. And so she says, do you think, what do you think Corlys will do now? And was Rhaenys implying that she knew Alan is his bastard? Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Was he born before or after they married? I feel like it's after.
After.
I feel like it's after.
After.
Seems older
I think-
than the other kids.
Yeah, but
actually.
I think it's after, but before she had the kids.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm. Well, I mean, this is
But now Laenor was older.
this
Right.
is after
He
Laenor-
may be
years
around the
after- I mean,
same
it's been-
age as Laenor.
Yeah, maybe about the
Right.
same age.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Laenor and Lyanna, they were the twins,
Right.
they were older than the mother.
Yeah.
So
Could be
Mm.
the same age.
yeah,
Yeah.
it could be.
Number 5. So was Alicent pregnant? What if the plan BT doesn't work? Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel like
but
that was to keep her from staying or
Right.
either getting pregnant or staying pregnant.
It's like the morning after pill.
Morning
And
after.
obviously
I feel
it
like-
works
Yeah.
because we saw
Yeah.
the barmaid later on,
Yeah.
the little red-headed girl later on
Yeah.
in the bar. So obviously it works. That's why they
Yeah.
have the Meisters brewing it up.
Mhm.
So that tells you that she's been drinking that tea all the time and she's been going through all that all the time because she's
Well,
been
more than
chatting with
once.
Cole
Every
Right,
time.
more than
for a
once.
while.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. Ugh. And
Oh,
number
she
6.
nasty.
Yeah. And it's only because she's so hypocritical with it. Like her.
Absolutely
Yeah.
hypocrite. Ooh.
Oh. Number 6. These dragon fights are brutal.
Yeah.
That's it. I hope it's not too long. Until next time, Shalita from Philly. No PS this time.
No,
you,
he
Shalita.
Shalita.
She was
Thank you,
late for
Shalita.
work. She didn't have
Yeah,
time for a
yeah.
PS.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you,
Trying to get it
Shalita.
out.
Thank you, Shalita.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Daemon drinking the tea or drinking whatever that is that the witch girl gave her. Yeah, that's a little. And when you think about it, though,
Didn't even hesitate.
and I didn't
No
even
questions
question it at
asked.
the time, but that's a little out of character for him, isn't it? He didn't hesitate or nothing.
But
when
he's
he
not in his
when he
right
first come in
mind.
there,
Yeah.
wouldn't eat the stew and peas, the rabbit and pea stew, because he said, "Oh no!" And what
Yeah.
better way
That's right.
to kill a dragon rider than to
But that's
poison
when
him?
he first got there. So he still
When he
had
first
his.
got there.
Yeah.
He was still
Oh,
thinking
you
this
know what?
regularly.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Because that was when he first got
Ellen.
there. He's been there for some nights now.
So they
He's
doing some
losing
shit to
it.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. So he's already
Yeah, they
weak enough
doing
to where
shit
he's
to
not
him.
So it could
thinking
be in the
straight.
meals. It can be.
Yeah.
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 I remember she like put her hand into like, I like to think it was like a bowl of strawberries,
Yeah.
but it was
But
probably
she was
like
like-
a bloody carcass.
It
And then
looked
she put
like
it in
some
the
kind
cup.
of meat, like liver or heart or
Yeah,
something.
and then
And
she
she was
like
licking her
thumb.
fingers.
And licked her fingers.
I was
But
like, oh. No.
I thought it was some kind of organ meat, and she was squeezing the blood out of it.
Yeah.
And then when she licked her fingers, that was the blood
Yeah.
she was licking. That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah,
And when
that's
he
what I'm
took the
saying.
cup, I was
Nope.
like, "What are you doing? You don't know, huh?
No.
You don't know this chick."
Yeah.
He was already side-eyeing her because she knew everything.
Already.
Yeah.
And then
He
he's been
knew she
talking
was a
shit to her
witch.
too. Like you don't
Yeah.
talk shit to people who cooking your shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then
That's
drink
the
it.
main thing. Yeah. Somebody who cooking your food or doing anything where you get ready to ingest whatever they got. No. I don't know.
Come on, Damon.
Dumb
I don't
dummy.
know.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Crazy.
All right.
Thank you, Shalita.
Thank you, Shalita.
Thanks, Shalita.
Okay, our next email is from Lynn. Hey, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
And her subject line is Hot D Season 2, Episode 4, aka No.
Yeah.
All these O's.
Yeah.
To the Sister Speak fam. I'm writing this immediately after watching because I'm just sick about my girl Rhaenys.
Yeah.
She was my favorite character. I know she is a brave warrior, but damn, why didn't she retreat when she saw the situation?
Yeah.
Because she's a fighter.
Because
It was
she's a brave
impossible.
warrior. Yeah.
Yeah. It was impossible, and there was no way to come out of that one alive. Why didn't she zig and zag to get away from the battlefield instead of making these obvious big ass circles where she was visible? I felt like I was screaming zigzag at Rickon Stark doing the Battle of the Bastards all over again. I don't think any amount of zigging and zagging would have helped her from that big ass Vagar.
Zigging and zagging wouldn't help because she was going, Melise was going methodically all around in a circle to burn up everybody that was in that field. Everybody.
Yeah.
All of them
You'd
were
think
gone.
she'd have some speed on her because she's smaller. She could kind of dart around that old dragon,
But Vagar's so big though. Damn.
He's so big.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn. The only thing I can say is that the sea snack is about to have all of Driftmark rising up to get revenge.
Oh, yeah.
And I bet this will be what causes Rhaenyra to break cover and come back home to fight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so too.
Yeah, they need him and his damn dragon.
They
yes,
do.
they do.
They do.
Shit.
Mhm.
I'm so sad for the loss of such a phenomenal character and for Rhaenyra to lose her most valuable advisor. Yep.
Yeah.
Her granddaughters will also be devastated over this. It's a huge
that's
loss.
that's their grandma.
Yeah.
Their grandmama. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
how
okay,
about,
so they call the men grandsire. What do they call the women?
they haven't ever
Grandmere.
said that.
Nobody's ever.
Grandmere?
Don't you find this strange?
Nobody's
Nobody's
ever
ever
said
mentioned that.
No, they don't care who the grandmama is. They only care about the men.
Damn.
I know.
But I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, I know.
Good observation.
As a grandmother in real life, I find that motherfucking offensive.
Yes.
Well, maybe that's grandmire if it's grandsire.
Right.
I don't know. It's
For
we-
grandmare.
I don't know.
Like they said.
Grandmare, maybe.
On mayor, I don't know. Come on,
mayor's a
George
horse.
R.
Right.
Maybe in the books it says it, but if they haven't
Maybe.
said it, I don't
It
think
better
on the
not be
show.
grandmare. Mare's a horse. A sire is not a horse. So it
I
better
don't
not
know.
be that.
We're talking. Come on now. You wouldn't
Hey,
be surprised
George
if it's mayor.
I'll be rolling up on your ass if it's
Yeah.
grandmare.
Come on
Get your
now.
shit together,
Come on.
man.
That's the least thing that we can be irritated with George.
Exactly.
about.
I
That
know.
least thing, you know?
She's taking
Okay,
it personally.
Yes,
Yeah, I know.
thank you.
Yeah.
She says, and how about crazy as Aemond straight up killing his own brother? Remember all of the comments in last week's podcast about how Aegon was still clowning him after all these years when he saw him in the brothel? This is exactly why Aemond didn't fight back. I said that last week.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew he was going to use this entire war for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
He even manipulated Aegon to come to the battlefield. When he was speaking Valerium to him
He
during the small council meeting.
Oh,
He totally goaded him.
What?
You know what?
I didn't think about that.
Okay.
That just went over my head. Oh
did.
my God.
Interesting.
No, he was goading him by basically
He
saying,
did.
do something, dumb. I came up with a plan.
Yes.
Why don't you
Yeah.
come up with a plan? But I didn't think that was meant to get him out there.
Oh, you know what though?
No, it was.
Can see that.
Oh, now but you know what? It's a possibility that he thought that might be a possibility that
Mm.
Aegon would
Yeah.
come on out there.
Knows his brother.
Yeah, he knows his
knew.
brother.
It was
He
that and
knew.
everything
Wow.
his mother said. to
Especially him sitting there
Yeah.
being
That sent him.
embarrassed
Yeah.
in front of
embarrassed.
everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the conversation with Alicent. Yeah.
That sent him over.
Oh,
the
that's
edge, yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Leanne.
That's
That's good.
Okay, Almond.
I know, right?
Wow.
In my feedback 2 weeks ago, I asked if y'all thought Aemond was a lone wolf out for his own. Excuse me. And now we know he is and will stop at nothing to get what he wants. He wanted
like
that
Daemon.
throne.
Like Daemon.
He wanted that throne for
Yep.
himself and he got it. I didn't think he would act this fast and I am still in shock.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's still shocking that on purpose he told Vagar Dracarys. I mean,
Yeah.
that was on purpose. And like
Yes,
Ellen
yes.
pointed out, he had eye contact and
Mhm.
everything
Yeah.
first
He knew what he was
before
doing.
he uttered those words.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
Mm-mm-mm.
ooh
Wow.
wee.
Yeah, I didn't think. See, I thought
Aegon
he was
is
going to
gonna
say,
have to be a vegetable or something because
He's gonna have to be really,
if
really
not,
like a
he's
vegetable,
gonna come back and tell people.
Yeah.
but not before everybody's in war. Though he can't,
yeah.
because
I mean, everybody.
even if he's still alive, though, he's not going to be in any position to even talk. I'm sure.
No, I don't
For
think-
like a
No.
long, like months and months. I mean,
No.
them mice ain't that good. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So nobody's gonna know.
he might not ever be able to talk.
Yeah,
Right.
may not.
Right.
We
Yeah.
know
He
he's
might-
got to be
he might be
burned somewhere
Like
on
that.
his
He
body.
might be like that Tully granddaddy who's just able to
Yeah.
drink a little bit and just be in a coma
Yeah.
or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh, that's
Mm.
good.
That is good.
Daemon, enough with these crazy fever dreams. Get your ass back home. We at war.
Thank
I'm
you.
stressed. Lynn from North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Lynn.
She has a PS. I had my one moment of happiness in this episode when I thought Crispy was dead. At least Alicent is making sure that he won't bring any more children into this world. We all peeped her drinking her special tea.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
I
more
think
for her.
everybody
I feel like
everybody
she would
wondered.
have. I feel like she is only doing it so that people don't think she's sleeping around.
Everybody knows.
That's the
They all
thing.
know.
They do.
I mean, the kid
They
was
do
her
know.
husband. He'd been dead for a while, and then you come up pregnant. Come
Weeks.
on now.
No, it's only been weeks, so she could still
Yeah,
pass that
weeks.
off as Viserys'
No, she can't, because that baby gonna come out dark haired.
But
Yeah,
that's what
Yeah.
I say. But
blonde.
Rhaenyra's kids that she was inspecting,
right,
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
talking shit about.
Gonna come out looking like people from Dorne. Because we already know the people from Dorne are like brown skinned.
Right.
yeah.
So, or darker skin, like olive skin.
messed.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she a mess.
yeah.
That's the only reason she's doing it, so she don't have to be shown as the hypocrite that she
As
is.
the hoe she is.
That part. Yeah.
Because she was hoeing from way back.
Oh,
Yeah. By her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
By her daddy pimping her out. Yep.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you,
That was
Lynn.
good.
Thank you, Lynn.
Woo, she got us thinking on that. So yeah,
Yeah, that was
even back in the
very
council, he was getting him to come out there.
Yeah. You know what? That is a plausible explanation, though, and one that I did not think about. But yeah, that whole high Valerian conversation, he was probably goading him.
I want to go back and watch that again now and just see.
That was an excellent
I mean, because
scene.
as he's talking, his face is like, "What you gonna do?"
It is.
Yes.
What you gonna do?
And
like you
know
can
what,
try
though?
to run up on me if you want to, but
But he didn't look nearly as old as he does in other scenes, though, if you notice. He didn't.
He didn't. What? They've been talking about he looks 35, 45.
Well, he does.
Like, he does not
He does.
look that old.
He does.
Yes, he does.
He does.
But in that scene where he's speaking that high Valerian to him, and then he's looking at Aegon, and Aegon's looking at him, it looked like two young brothers to me. So I'm gonna go back and watch that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
and
go back and watch
see.
that scene
I'm gonna
too.
follow the words exactly, because it probably could be seen as he was goading him.
It's pretty much like, hey, I can burn you better than I can tell you.
Yeah.
And did.
Come find
Yeah.
out.
And did.
And did.
And did. Okay. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. Our next email is from Unekwu. Hey, Unekwu.
Hey, Nekwu.
And
And then subject line is Lord D, episode 4 of season 2, House of the Dragon. Hey, sisters, what an episode. I am not one to say I told you so, but yeah, I told you. In hindsight, the Aegon Aemond fratricide was foreshadowed by Eric and Eric. Things did not happen exactly as I predicted in episode 2 email, but it did happen. At first,
that's a
I
good
thought
point, though.
Yes.
At first, I thought Otto would be the string puller here, but it's clear that Otto is completely out of the picture.
Oh,
Aemond, I wonder what Otto's going to say. Anyway, okay, yeah.
Yeah, see.
Because we don't even think about Otto anymore.
They haven't even showed him. He went back to Hightower and they ain't even showed him.
I wonder if he'll come back to town now that
Aegon
is incapacitated or dead or whatever. Anyway, Aemond cannot be stopped by anyone. Cannot be stopped by anyone. Now that Aegon is out of the picture, Crispy's days are numbered. He is the only one close enough to Aemond to be an internal threat, and Aemond knows this. The moment Crispy steps wrong, he will be dealt with.
Right. Come on.
But that is a good point, though.
We can only hope.
Yeah, we're hoping.
He could have done it here, and this would have been the perfect time because no one was around.
It would have.
Nope. Exactly.
Once Crispy is gone, Aemond and Daemon finally meet, probably in the penultimate episode. Do you think Rhaenyra will ever sit this throne? Is Aemond the Mad King they spoke of in Game of Thrones? Ooh.
I don't think so. I think
what was the Mad King's name?
I think the Mad King was more immediate to Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah, he was Daenerys' father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his name was, I thought his name was something
well,
with a V.
It's probably another V word, but the point is, it's more
It's more
closer
Closer.
to. We know all of this that we're watching now was 172 years
Right.
before Daenerys.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
whether
true.
it's
So
10
it's a
years
little bit
before
So
she's
it's a
born.
few more generations.
Right, a few
Yeah.
more generations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably a few more generations because it's more inbreeding.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
See?
And that's why they had to get exiled, is because they killed the Mad King and they had to run, or otherwise they would have been killed.
Exactly. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I am beyond devastated that Meleys and Rhaenys were lost in this battle. I knew 2 dragons would be sacrificed because of the foreshadowing with Alicent and Aegon breaking dragon-related items, but I was hoping it wouldn't be her. Oh.
Mm.
You know what? Okay.
There we go.
Yes. Man, our family is
Good.
really on it though.
Good.
Because
Own it.
that's
You own it,
good.
Unekwu.
That is good.
That's good in that group. Yeah, she
Yes.
was breaking those dragon items.
So I need
Yep,
Alicent to
2
quit
of 'em.
touching shit. Don't
And
touch
you-
nothing else.
You pointed that out, Kay, that she was always touching them and then they
Broke a
break.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Well, remember
I was just
Aegon
like-
also scooted that
Yeah.
Jug or whatever.
That vase
it was.
over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's good.
Very good.
Well, I was just saying that she's so fucking jumpy. Like, how would you drop something just from someone knocking on the
But
damn
I
door?
bet it was foreshadowing,
Yeah.
like subtle
I don't think of
foreshadowing.
any of
though.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
I don't think of that
Until they
either.
tell me about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to pay attention to these foreshadowing
know.
things.
That was good.
That was really
That was good. That's good.
All of mine never come to fruition. Like, I was foreshadowing that rat and shit, and it never was
yeah.
anything. So,
Mm.
I thought she would fly high to avoid Vhagar, but Meleys was struggling towards the end. I really thought she'd gotten the best of Aemond until that sneak attack. Oh no. No, because Vhagar was too damn big.
He's too big.
It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking seeing the light leave Meleys's eyes in that final scene. I hope we will see Rhaenys again in a dream or something. I adored that character.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
She was good.
I loved the dream sequence with Daemon. Do you think his beheading of the young Rhaenyra is foreshadowing him being a potential usurper of her claim to the throne? I think it is.
Yeah, well, that's his
That makes
goal.
sense.
Yeah, that's his whole goal.
That's his
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That witch had a slick mouth. The whole time she was talking, I was thinking Daemon is gonna fuck or kill this girl.
No. No. He
No, she gonna fuck with him.
To me,
Yeah,
while she was
exactly.
talking, it was like he was bewitched
Yeah.
because he
Yeah.
just
Like
took
he was
that
in a
drink and went,
trance.
Right. He was in a trance. or
Yeah.
something.
so yeah, like bewitched, yeah.
Mm. He's crazy He's crazy taking whatever that drink was from her. Good
Yes.
luck with all that, Daemon. I foresee a Melisandre / Stannis situation with this one.
Yeah.
Now that that's her name, Melisandre.
Yeah.
Melisandre,
Remember
the Red
her?
Witch.
Now that I
Mhm.
think about it, is Alice Rivers an incarnation of Melisandre? Okay, I'm getting long. Till next time, sisters. Unekwu.
Thank you, Neku.
Thank
Well,
you,
I would say
Neku.
Melisandre would be an incarnation of Alice because,
'Cause
this
this
was
was
172 years
Yes.
later. But
That's what she's
yeah,
trying to say. Yeah.
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 But
I don't know because
I did remember getting the feeling that when he was in that workroom or kitchen or whatever they was, and she's doing all that talking and she's telling him about his life and what he was doing. And I was sitting there thinking, since he was having all those hallucinations, she's bewitching you, boy,
Yeah. Yeah.
by her words, by just
Yes.
because she was talking to him like he was an old friend or something, just a
Yeah.
conversational thing. And I thought,
I
this
mean,
ain't
she
gonna
knew
go
his
well.
history. She knew everything about him. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope he can get away because I want to see a fight between him and Aemond. That's what
I think there will be one,
Oh,
but
we're
I don't know
gonna
whether
see
it's
it.
going to be away from Harrenhal. I think it'll be
Right.
there,
Yeah.
like overhead or whatever. They
no,
may
I
even
don't
have
mean on
hand in hand,
dragons. I mean, I want to see them
hand in
fighting.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't mean on dragons, though.
I mean, if he's smart, he wouldn't fight him on a dragon because Vhagar's fucking huge.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Not unless he goes and gets that old one in the cave.
Yeah.
That's bigger than Vagar.
The older and crustier one.
crusty.
Yeah, that older,
Yes.
crustier one.
I mean,
Yeah.
but Vagar is pretty crusty, so
He is.
yeah, but that one in the cave, though, is even older
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
Vagar. So,
Mhm.
anyway.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you,
That was a good
Neclu.
one.
Okay, our next email is from Manny. Hey, Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, Manny.
Hey, sisters. I've just got a few points, wrote something about it, like to hear it, here it go. I know I'm not the only one that's picking up signs this Alice Rivers is a red witch, or more importantly, Melisandre.
Wow. Oh, how
So
you
that's
spell
what
it?
Wait a
Necklace
minute.
said.
Okay, but
Yeah.
how did he spell it?
Yeah. How do you
That's
spell
what I
it?
was just going to tell y'all. Mella, Mella, and then a whole nother word, Sandra.
Like Ray niece.
Mela Sandra.
Sandra.
Manny, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Man, you've been cracking me the hell up reading these. I'm still dying about Ray Niece, though.
Yeah, Ray niece. That's good.
Ray, R-A-Y, Niece, Niece.
Oh, Manny, that's funny.
Well, I'm sure he probably brings her up again in this one.
Yeah.
Yes. The Ray niece.
Oh, gosh. Okay, he
Okay.
says, the only observation I notice is that she isn't wearing a necklace like of a red priestess. Oh,
True.
yeah.
Oh.
See.
Okay, so the next number 2, I don't think you even said number 1, but number 2, I hated every single scene with Alicent. Why the fuck would she ask the maester what his thoughts were during King Viserys' death? That's a test of his loyalty, and he knows his head would have left his body had he answered wrong.
Thank you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She heard the truth from the source. That's like the real life when you know you don't want to do what's right, so you try to rewrite the narrative in your head.
Yep.
Thank
That's
you.
what
Yep.
you said, Sister J.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 3. Vagar got the same raggedy ass move every time. For the
He's
biggest
too
dragon
big to do anything else.
For the biggest dragon in the world, she sure is stealthy. How come nobody hears her? So he's saying it's to her too. So maybe she is a her.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it is a girl.
Okay.
Mm.
Why come nobody hears her? I
Right.
imagine with the holes in her wings, she'd sound like a whistling train flying.
Oh no.
Penny. My gosh.
A whistling train.
Or like one of those, remember those things you had to play in elementary school that looked like little
Flutophone.
the flute
No.
thing?
It's called a recorder.
A recorder.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
Recorder.
Flutophones.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
With them holes in her wings, she sounded like a whistling train flying overhead. Alas, my favorite character is gone, killed by her own daughter's dragon.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rest in
Yeah.
peace, Rhaenys. Rayniece.
Yep.
A. Manny Michonne.
That's right. That was her
Manny.
own daughter's dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
see,
supposed to be.
when you actually break it down to all that, yeah, it's really sad.
It's,
Well, no, that was
Because
her daughter's
yeah,
dragon. You're
well,
right.
because
Yeah, it
Vagar was her daughter's
Yeah.
dragon.
yeah.
It was supposed to
Rihanna.
be the other
No,
grandbaby's
it wasn't.
dragon.
Right. It was supposed to be her granddaughter's dragon, but it was
Right.
her daughter's dragon.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
So-
point.
Oh,
Stolen.
That's a good point.
Oh, man.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
that makes
Damn.
it. Oh, that makes it hurt.
That makes it even
more.
hurt.
I know. That's
don't
even
it?
worse.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Manny.
Manny.
Damn.
Okay, our next. That's not funny, but that.
I know. We
I mean,
know
really,
you're laughing
'cause-
about the name.
Yeah.
With all of the holes in their wings, in Vagar's wings, how are they even able to fly? I wonder.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, but
I don't know.
anyway.
Whatever.
Our next feedback is a voicemail. It's from Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
Hey, Joseph.
Subject line, Sister Speak, Hot D, Season 2, Episode 4. How the bloody hell did Sir Crispy survive all of the pyrotechnics? Good question. And
That's
let
what
me
we
play
wanna
this voicemail.
Hey sisters, it's me, Joseph from Las Vegas. Just like the subject line of this email, how the dusty fuck did Cole survive all those fucking fire pyrotechnics?
He was hiding in the fucking
Like,
woods.
I honestly thought maybe he did die because of all the ashes and whatever. I thought maybe it's like a dream sequence for him, but because like right when he thought the dude in front of him was still alive, and then we see the shot of it being a dusty old skeleton, you're like, oh, he fucking survived, or is he like in limbo or whatever? But no, he fucking survived. Yeah, I just hope maybe this season he's gonna go, but maybe most likely not. But I hope if something does happen to Aegon, hopefully he goes the Sir Eric way of he just commits himself and he's off of our screen.
He's not gonna do that.
So Aemond had the balls of killing his own brother. Oh shit! Like that's gonna be some repercussions. Especially that was his real intentions.
Yeah.
Rhaenys, damn. Like I like that at least before her send off. That when she had her conversation with C-Snack, that she was accepting of his bastard child. That was such a big difference to what happened in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Caitlyn did not accept Jon Snow, but you know, it is what it is. That was just I knew it was a little bit too good. You know, as we see Rhaenys flying away, no music.
Yeah.
About to head off the shore of the cliff of the water, then bam! Like, oh, damn it! And then it was a really good shot, and we'll see about next episode. This whole rest of the season now. I'll wait for the next podcast. Bye.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, everybody's just in shock. I mean, you know.
I knew when she gave that look and they looked at each other, I was like, she going back.
No.
Why is she going back? They already burnt
No,
up.
what I said was they're going to kill her. They're going to kill her off.
Yeah.
But I think she knew. She was like, you know what? We're in it till the end.
Yeah.
This is it.
But that's why she didn't fly on back to Dragonstone.
Yeah.
She kept circling and circling. She knew Vagar was still out there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what she thought she was going to be able to do, though.
I don't know.
With that big motherfucker.
I don't know.
I mean, when you are like 5 times the size of something else, what you going to do?
But see, I think some of it has to do with the fact that she did not burn all their asses up when her and Meleese come up out that floor. I really think that's some of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it could have all been avoided. All of them would have been dead.
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah.
And then nobody would have opposed a woman sitting on the Iron Throne.
They'd all been dead.
Not nobody. None of them other lords, all in the 7 kingdoms. Because they would have thought, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Our next piece of feedback is from Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, sisters. Here is my voicemail. So let me play her voicemail.
Okay.
Hey, sisters. This is Sarah from the UK with my feedback for episode 4 of House of the Dragon. And I thought for this, I would give a quick Sarah synopsis of the episode.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Blah, 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 blah. Dragons! Rhaenys, no! The end. Yeah, the Dance of Dragons has begun. I'm very excited to see how this all plays out. It was a cracking end to the episode. One thing I thought might be of interest, someone might already cover this off in your podcast episode, but in the book, that is not how it goes down. Aemond and Aegon were in it together, springing the trap. Both the dragons attack Rhaenys. All three get in a scrap, fall on the floor, and Vhagar is the only one who comes away unscathed. Thought that might be of interest. We'll love to hear your thoughts. And just one end note, at least for the end scene, we get to see Crispy Cole looking at Crispy Aegon. New nickname? I reckon so. Peace out.
Yes.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Love the voicemail.
Yeah, we love your
Yes.
accent too.
Yes.
We love your accent. Oh
And
my gosh.
I
Okay,
liked
so
her-
Wow, so they were in it together and
Together.
double
In the
book.
team.
Okay.
and double teamed. And she said in the books, all three of them went to the ground, but Vhagar's
Right.
the only one that got up.
Exactly.
And see, at least they showed Vhagar going to the ground. And that's when he
Yes,
was,
they did.
Yeah.
you know, walking on all them other people.
Scrabbling to get up.
Yeah, scrambling to get up. So
I liked her
different.
quick little synopsis,
synopsis.
of the episode. Because to be honest, during the first half an hour of the episode, I was like dozing because it was a lot of blah blah blah, like she said. And
You're
then all of a
right, you're
sudden
right.
It was like,
Yeah,
Really?
you're right.
I woke
though.
up for
Yeah.
that part, but
It was a little boring on
It was a
on
little
the
slow
front
in the
end.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very.
I didn't
good.
think it was boring.
Well, I was dozing.
I'm tired
It
of
was
the
just
Daemon.
a lot of talk.
Yeah,
was,
that's
yeah.
what I meant. I'm
The
tired
blah,
of the
blah, blah.
Daemon stuff at the Harrenhal. Okay, we get
Me
it.
too.
You know, move it on. Move
Then
it
the
forward.
council, that council, this council, that
yeah,
council.
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Very good synopsis.
That was good.
I don't know what to think about the book. I mean, if they had, well, so that was what I was saying earlier. If they had told Aegon the plan, and if they had like brought him into it and said, let's do it together, that would have been a different outcome. But I think Aegon obviously wanted to get him. Well, if we believe that he purposely baited him to come out there to kill him, then he was never trying to have him do this together.
Well,
don't
the
know.
way they showed it to us,
on
they
the
were
show.
not together.
Right.
That Aegon was not in the loop.
Right.
And the way they showed it to us, regardless of what the book says, is that Aemond purposefully looked his brother in the eye and said, Dracarys. You know?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, he can't use the excuse, even
Oh,
in
I
his
didn't
own
see
mind.
him.
Well, Sunfire and Melise were in about. No, Melise went boom.
Mm-hmm.
He was out of there.
I mean,
And
they were
he had
both
his
kind of
sword out at the end.
that part.
Before
Like, what was he
Crispy
going to
came
do?
up. Yeah.
So was he going to
gonna
like?
stick him?
Was he going to put
He was
Sunfire
gonna make
out
sure
of
he
her
was
memory?
dead.
He was going to make sure he was dead
Yeah.
because he wasn't standing way off of here on the hill with this
No.
sword out, like just in case somebody
No.
comes up
No,
and
no, no.
looking. No, he was
that
right
was,
up
let me make
there.
sure he dead.
Yeah.
They're dead. And
At
not
first,
just
I
in
thought he was going
because
to put the
the-
dragon
yeah.
out of her misery.
no,
Like,
I don't
but-
think so.
No.
And to me, the reason why he was walking up on there is because he saw that the dragon was moaning. It was still alive. So for all he knew, his brother was still
So
alive
he
too.
figured, okay, wait a minute. Sunfire is still alive. Let me
Yeah.
make sure.
Check.
make sure he got
Yeah.
him.
That's what I thought. That's the way I interpreted that. Mm.
Now, I really
Me
hope
too.
when they do get back to King's Landing that Alicent, although it's not going to matter, lays into Crispy's ass saying, like, see this bullshit that y'all done come up with your own plan?
Oh, she won't do that. He'd be in the bed with her tonight.
For real.
Soon as they get back to
For
King's Landing,
real.
he'd be in the
Oh,
bed.
he's safe. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
She gonna toss that hot stone to the side and
There you go.
welcome him right on back.
Because she always got the bison to make her some more tea.
Time
Yep.
in the morning.
The more tea.
Yep.
More tea.
I wouldn't keep drinking that fucking tea though.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's got to be killing your inside.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're going to
What's
keep
the
fucking around with
alternative?
crispy,
I
you're going to have to
mean,
keep fucking around with
yeah.
the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Anyway.
All
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you,
so
Sarah.
much.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, our next piece of feedback is from Marcus. Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
My GODT. Now, you know I don't say that, Marcus.
Yeah, she don't like that, Marcus.
No. But he put a T on the end, but still. That was a good episode. I was just getting in from my vacation, Manhattan, New York City with my queen. We had a blast, y'all. I ate New York City in half. That's what I would do if I went up there. I'd be eating my way through the city. And my boy texted me while I was in the airport and told me this episode was good. So I drove from Charlotte, North Kakalaki, to my hometown of Columbia, South Kakalaki, in a storm, took my time, hands at 10 and 2 o'clock, okay, and watched this episode at 2 a.m. with my do-rag on, had to save the waves. I had to save the 2 waves I have left. And a Klondike bar, and was not disappointed. Ooh,
Oh my gosh. And a Klondike bar.
Klondike bar.
I love those.
Was it the regular Klondike or the Heath Klondike? Which one?
Those are good.
It's nothing like
Those
the
are good.
original.
The original Klondike bar.
I like the Heath
vanilla.
ones, though.
Oh, no, I don't like the Heath ones. I like the original.
All right, y'all. This is one of my medium as emails.
Okay.
Remember, I've been hella short to save up. Okay, Marcus,
It don't work like that.
It don't work like that. We don't do
Doesn't work that way.
Get them,
Build up.
sisters.
No.
Get them, sisters, because you
It's
know
not
you
that
don't
long.
want me to do
It's
it.
not that long. It's not that long. Okay,
All
so
right.
let's
Thank
get
you,
started.
Sister A.
Yeah, thank you, Sister A. Shoot.
Y'all, this little witch is gonna have Daemon completely under her spell.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking about she's an owl in dreams, demonic, and Daemon sees those goats, satanic.
Yeah.
Now it is plain to see that he hates Ray. He'll kill her if he gets a chance. Ooh, that's what that goat was then.
Yeah. Yeah. Lord
Maybe it was
have
her.
mercy.
Y'all, I got a little confession. Sigh. Oh, Lord. I got a little crush on Alicent.
Oh, hell no.
That's why you only got 2 waves left.
Thank you.
Yes. What?
That was good. That was
Marcus,
good.
you should have never told us about your 2 waves.
No, you gotta
No.
keep that to yourself.
Good, baby. That was good. And probably true, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Have a crush on Alicent. It's the redheads for me. And she's secretly freaky, just like I like them.
Oh gosh. TMI. TMI.
Oh, you know what, Marcus? I wouldn't even admit that shit. Damn. I wouldn't even admit that shit.
Oh my gosh.
You should have kept that to yourself.
Yes.
He's doing it for y'all's reaction, and you're giving
No.
it to him.
Should have kept it to yourself. Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Marcus.
But she is starting to acknowledge to herself that her son is as king was a huge mistake. So Sea Snake got a little sea son on the side, huh?
Yep.
That's probably why the man is clean shaven to hide that silver hair.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we said that. Remember,
Oh.
we said
Somebody
that
said that
last week.
Somebody
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
He needs an heir now, especially now that he's down a wife.
Yep.
Yeah, because every time she would bring up Bela, he'd say no. He would
Yeah.
Yeah.
move the
It's
conversation.
gotta be a boy.
Mhm.
So maybe it'll be that Alan.
Yeah. Well, as long as he quit cutting his hair.
Sigh. And about the wife, Auntie is gone, y'all. I can't believe she went head up with that big thoat bitch.
Yeah.
Thoat. Thoat.
OAT?
Right. So we already discussed Vagar's throat.
Vagar is huge.
It's a
That
big
throat
one.
is big.
But it's
wide.
funny. Big, all caps, thoat bitch. She did surprisingly well in the first round, but looked like she regretted that she had to go back and finish the job. And then that big joker came out of nowhere and clamped down.
Yeah.
I don't think Daemon's dragon with that long throat is going to do well in battle against her. No.
It could be. Yeah. Yeah.
No. It's all about the throats when it comes to these dragons. I'm learning. Laugh out loud.
It is though.
We said that.
It
'Cause you
is.
can't get them with dragon fire. So hey,
No,
you're gonna have
no.
to claw them and shit,
Yeah.
Claw 'em and bite them
Yeah.
and shit.
and
Yeah.
bite them and.
Yep.
Question before I leave. Daemon in the last season courted an old dragon in the pit unbeknownst to everyone else.
Exactly.
What do y'all think he did? What y'all think he about to do? Because he can't ride two. Love your sisters. Bye, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you,
Well, first of
Marcus.
all, I think once he gets a raven, if he actually reads the shit and recognizes what's going on, he's going to probably understand. Ain't nobody going to be able to get Vagar unless it's that old crusty Vermidor in the cave. That's the only one, because he's
Only
bigger than Vagar.
Right.
Only one.
Only one.
Yeah. Or they team up and
Right.
team up on
Well,
him.
Yeah.
But
On
it could
her
be two or three
and
of the
whatever.
smaller ones and him and Vermithor or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could probably get him, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, you go on with your little Alicent fetish.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just
but-
dropped a little bit in
He
mine.
didn't say fetish. He said a crush.
No.
Damn, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Crush.
Unacceptable.
He's just trying to get a
Unacceptable.
rise
You don't
out
need
of
to know.
y'all.
Well, you got it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the whole story until that part.
Yeah.
I had me with the Klondike, with the drive.
Yeah.
I know. That was
New York,
great, wasn't it,
everything.
Sister A?
Yep.
And his two little waves.
And his two little waves. And then you went left.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you, Marcus.
Okay, and now from now on, we're gonna call Vagar that big throat bitch.
Okay.
Okay, our next email is from Ray. Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
From Houston.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Houston now.
Subject line is hot D feedback. Vagar gots to go.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
sisters. Hope all of you are doing well. Looks like I have been called out to stop being a spectator and get in the game of sending in feedback.
Yeah.
Manny did that last week. Okay,
Yeah,
Manny,
so
I have
did.
answered the call. I don't have much to say because these blacks and greens are no Starks and Lannisters.
Thank
But-
you.
But to second Manny, I also call out the OGs, Brother Ray, Robert from the Bay, Nyambi, Joy, and I add Procrasty, Aaron, Monica, Jackie, those two Phillies, and anyone else who understands the Paco the Cat reference or was present for the hot chicken debacle.
Okay.
Yes.
I like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
Silly.
That's right.
And then Ray had
We
a
know who that
voicemail.
is. We know who
Yep.
that is. You ain't got to name names. We know
No,
who that
we
is,
know.
Ray. And they know who they is too.
Hey sisters, this is Ray from Cali. Calling in to leave some feedback since I have been affectionately called out by my boy Manny. Well, what can I say? House of the Dragons. It's been hard leaving feedback. Number one, I ain't even been watching these episodes when they come out, so
Yeah,
trying to
that
meet
makes it
y'all's
hard.
schedule has been tough, as well as what am I gonna say? Like, it really is not Game of Thrones. I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna front about that because it's still the universe of Westeros, and that's one of my favorites. But at the same time, I'm just missing the politics and the strategy and just the allure of it all, right? I mean, we got the dragons, but that's about it, right? And it's not fun just to see like dragons fighting. Like, so far, the war scenes haven't been as beautiful as what we saw in like Game of Thrones. So I don't know. But this episode, I will say they have definitely done something to pull on the heartstrings, because I really did like Rhaenys. So very, very sad for you. Rest in peace. And I think all the other characters, I mean, I do like Rhaenyra, but I don't like also that they showing her to be kind of weak. She was way more formidable as a teenager than what she is now. But yeah, it's just really not as compelling, because she's about the only one that's going after the throne for a legitimate reason, like for duty, for honor. Everybody else is just like revenge, being petty, spiteful, butthurt, you know. And there's a lot of infighting. Like, Alicent and them, they can't trust each other on that side, because she can't trust Cole. She can't trust Larys.
No.
She definitely can't trust her son, who's, you know, just killed his own brother to be king. Daemon, on the black side, Rhaenyra can't trust Daemon. But one thing I will say, Daemon never killed his brother, though. So that kind of makes the blacks worse overall. But I'm just, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but we shall see. Right now, I ain't really lobbying for none of these people to be king. I'm not really partial to anybody right now. But all right, though, that's the end of my feedback. But since Manny started calling people out, let's go ahead and call out some more people. Let's get Aaron out here. Let's get Monica, Jackie, those two Philly girls, the one with the almond eyes and her beautiful sister. Let's go ahead and definitely have a reunion over here on these feedbacks. All right, later.
Oh,
Ray.
God.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you,
That was awesome, Ray. Yeah, we know.
Yes.
They
Call
know.
them out. Call them out. Come on
Where
now.
you
But I
at?
like the way she said, yeah, and the two up in Philly. Oh, yeah.
Up in Philly. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about. It's not the mysticism
Yeah.
and the intrigue of all
You
those
talked
little
about that before.
behind the scenes
Politics and
strings getting pulled.
And the strategies. And,
Yes,
Because Littlefinger was strategic, but so was
Yeah.
Varys too, Lord Varys.
yeah.
Yes.
A much
We need
bigger
a
universe over
Varys.
there.
Mhm.
Yeah, Varys was great.
Brilliant.
Great.
Yes.
Mhm.
Really good.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
really good.
we don't have Arya's dance instructor.
Yeah.
We don't have Prince Oberyn.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have
Sister
a
K's
whole
booth
lot of
there.
stuff.
What was his name again?
Jack and
Yeah.
Hagar.
Jack
And like they
The
said,
man with no face.
Man with no face.
yes, Jack and Hagar.
Yeah.
We don't have Grey
all of-
Worm
No.
No.
and that whole intrigue. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, that was
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a different show though, but
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
it
think we're
is.
supposed to, but I feel like they once we get in, well, I don't know what they plan to do with the House of the Dragon. So once we get past the this generation, are they going
I
to
don't
continue
know.
the show
I don't
and delve
know.
into more? Because
But
the
one thing I
Targaryens
did
stay
like,
in power for a long ass time after
true,
Yeah.
until like Daenerys's daddy.
right?
So
But one thing I did like, though, I did like probably one of my favorite factual things of this series so far is when they started the episode, it was either 2 or 3 with the Starks in the North.
Yeah.
And just that brief little scene, you got the fact that, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 172 years before Daenerys is born. Before. But they already had the wall trying to keep up all that stuff. All that stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And to me, that's fascinating. So, for me, what they could do with this is go back even further than Viserys, to go way back, even before
like before they built the wall, or like when they were building it.
or let's go back to Balon the Great's era. You know, before Rhaenyra and Viserys and all of that. 100 years before them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They could do that.
I don't know. Yeah, they could. I mean, there's so many ways they can
a lot
slice off of the show.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I do get why some people aren't quite connecting with it as much.
Yeah. Or they could pick up.
I like it.
They could pick up and give a proper ending to Game of Thrones and then go before, because we know Jon Snow. We know who Jon Snow is. Now, come on now.
Right.
So they could pick it up and then go forward.
And we knew who Daenerys was. Hello.
Yeah, we know who Daenerys was. So, yeah, you know, they could do that. Anyway.
So thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
Feedback. Love to hear it.
Thank you for answering the call.
Yeah.
Answering that call. Okay, our next email is from Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Oh, and Jenna has sent in a tagline and feedback. So, hi, sisters. I've attached my tagline and my feedback. Mahalo, Jenna from Hawaii, but unfortunately in Portland.
Portland.
But in Portland.
Let me do the voicemail first.
Okay.
Aloha, sisters. This is Jenna from Hawaii, but unfortunately in Portland. And this episode, so much to cover, but I'm going to try and keep it short as possible. Alice Rivers, love her. She may be my new favorite character. Harrenhal is basically like The Shining, the hotel on The Shining, and Daemon is having his "here's Johnny" moment. But to be honest, I need them to move that along. I need to see what he's doing. The third point about that is, did you notice that in his vision when he chopped off Rhaenyra's head, that she fell in the same spot where Dany fell when she was killed by Jon Snow in the finale? Thought that was interesting.
I didn't notice that.
Okay, now on to the dragons. Seeing those dragons fight really hurt my heart, and I did not love it. I will say the visuals were amazing. I mean, and we did want to see the dragons in action since Game of Thrones. So, like, seeing them in their element is really dope, but I don't love that they're fighting each other. That really hurts. That being said, that brings me to the loss of a real one, Auntie Nisi. Rhaenys Targaryen Velaryon. You know, from the beginning, my husband said he had a feeling she was going to go out like Queen Latifah and Set It Off, and honestly, she did. And she couldn't have gone out any other way because she is a real one. So for that, I'm going to leave you with this in her honor. I tip my 40 to your memory, and take a sip and start to trip, and this is for my homie. This is for my homies. Well, see you when I get there in that gangster lean, Okay, I don't have the vocals, but that's all I could think. Losing Auntie Nisi. Let's pour it out for a real one. Bye, sisters.
That's great.
Oh, I love it.
Very good. Nice job, Jenna.
Love it.
Jenna, that was
Jenna.
awesome.
Wow.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Love it.
But I'm with you, Jenna, though. The whole Daemon and Harrenhal, okay, we get it. Move it along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing the dragons fight
Yeah.
is very hard to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
It
is,
is.
but you know, we
And
knew
then
it was
Jenna
gonna happen.
also had a tagline, so let me play the
Tagline.
tagline.
Okay.
Aloha, sisters. This is Jenna from Hawaii, but unfortunately in Portland. And in the words of Auntie Nisi, we're off to battle again, old girl.
Oh,
Very
Oh,
good. Yeah.
thank
like
you,
that.
Jenna.
Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you,
Jenna.
Jenna.
I mean,
Aw.
that's what she told me, though. Yep.
Yeah.
That was
And I
a touching scene, though.
Last
It
time.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Mhm.
Aw. And then I forgot to read your subject line, Jenna. It was Hot D episode 4, Thugs Mansion.
Yeah.
Aw. Okay, thank you, Jenna. Our next email is from Nevada, and it's very short and sweet. Love it. Love it.
Hey, Nevada.
Hey, Nevada. Hey, sisters. The dragons finally danced. We have been waiting for so long. What type of dance moves are you expecting next week? Keeping this shit short, Nevada. We appreciate that, Nevada.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Nevada.
Thank you, Nevada.
So what kind of dance moves are we going to have next? I feel like it's going to be a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
I think it's going to be everybody who got a dragon going to send their dragon. That's what I think.
No, because there's only so many dragons
Not
left.
after this.
Not
We
after
can't afford
this.
to lose any.
Not against Big Throat Bitch.
I really think that, I really think Daemon is going to go back to Dragonstone and they're going to have to go together. Yeah. That's the only way that Vhagar is going to ever be defeated. He's going to never be defeated.
I don't know that he's going to be able to leave.
Yeah.
He's under that
We don't
spell.
know. She said, what do
we
you
don't
think?
know.
That's what I think.
We don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be doing, but I feel like, first of all, they're going to be back to King's Landing. Somebody's going back. Is they're going to have to
They're
tell
going
them
back to King's Landing.
he's dead or hurt, the king.
He's hurt.
And the word's going to go back to Dragonstone. So we're going to see them grieving.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone's going to send nothing now because they're going to be like, well, what are we going to do now?
Right.
I don't know. They're going to probably wait another episode before they have another battle, I would think.
No. I would hope.
I would think
I don't know. Yeah. All right. Our next email is from Jeff. Hey Jeff. Excuse me. Oh, another short and sweet. I love it. Hello, sisters and fam. Number 1. You know what? Fuck Aemond and the dragon he rode in on. Sir Jeff Grimes of House Baelish.
Yeah.
That right there.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jeff, wait a minute. Last week he was all about Daddy Aemond, wasn't he?
He was. He was.
He was liking Mr. Aemond on
Hey,
the end.
he done changed his
from week to
mind.
week. It changes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we felt bad for him last week when he was getting picked on again by his brother. And now
I didn't feel bad for him. I was like, okay, he's gonna do something because
we said he was gonna do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna let the
Thank
shit
you,
slide,
Jeff.
even though he just walked off. But thank you, Jeff. I love it because my
Storing
throat
it
is
up.
going out, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay, and our very last email of the episode, or at least for this week, is from Alexis. Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
Excuse me. Subject line is Hot D, Season 2, Episode 3. Vhagar, please. Hi, sisters. So, I don't think Alicent is on Moon Tea. She's straight up terminating a pregnancy.
Oh.
Wow.
It could be.
Could be.
It could be. Like she waited too long to take the tea or something. Crispy and Aemond teaming up and running plans behind everyone's back is actually crazy. I'ma just say it. Aemond tried to murk Aegon twice in this episode. He's mad AF at Aegon for teasing him in the brothel. He definitely chose violence.
Yeah.
Rest in Paradise Memorial. May Sunfire rest in peace. He looked like a puppy when Aegon came to get him. And she has the emoji with the watery eyes.
Aww.
He did. That was a cute scene.
Yeah.
To be honest, Aegon can RIP too if he's actually dead. He never wanted any of this and it was forced onto him. Yeah, but I don't feel sorry
for him.
No, I don't.
No.
He's been a dick from day dot.
Person.
Yeah.
Terrible person.
Yeah.
And they have downplayed it this season.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been an awful person.
We know what you did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did feel bad. The only time I felt bad for him was when the baby got killed. When his baby got killed.
Well, yeah, because, nobody wants a parent to go through that. But
no, but that was
you
it.
know.
This part, I'm like, okay, well, if he gone, he gone. May Rhaenys and Meleys rest in peace. Y'all some real ones. You both made the decision to turn back and continue to engage. It's giving fallen Shiro, especially when Mama V Uglass showed up. Meaning Vhagar.
Yeah, I got that.
Vhagar has to be a girl because everybody's saying she.
Okay.
Can somebody go tell Big Vhagar to relax? Damn. She's undefeated with knocking dragons and their riders out of the sky. In approximately 1 month, Vhagar done took out 3 dragons and 2 or 3 riders, depending on what the deal is with Aegon. In the book, he survives the fall, but it looks like he might have died on the show. Not 100% sure because the way my vision is set up, laugh out loud.
That's weak. Last week.
You know what? I was laughing at that for so long last week.
I was too.
Even after the podcast, I was like,
wait a minute. The way all our vision is set up.
Okay.
I had to pause. I was laughing so much.
I forgot about that part.
That was so funny. Even now that cracks me up.
I know. That's a good way to put it, though. That's a good way to put it.
Oh gosh. This season is halfway over and I'm not ready for the second half. Take care, y'all. Alexis from Texas.
Thank you, Alexis.
Thank you, Alexis.
We're laughing because, babe, all of us, our vision's so bad.
Yes.
Honey, child.
When you say that, we feel you to the core.
We all need them goggles.
I know.
We wouldn't have made it in the game in the old days.
Oh no.
No way.
Would not have made it at all. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for all that wonderful feedback.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Love it. We love it, love
Very
it, love it.
good.
And I love
Yeah.
the voicemails. And the short ones.
The voicemails.
And the short ones.
Say for
And the
go.
short ones. Yes. For all y'all who did not get your stuff in time, as you've noticed, well, you might not know, we record usually on Tuesdays, and by the time y'all get it, it's usually Fridays. But get your feedback in early. That's all we got to say.
Unless you're on Patreon, then you get it early.
You get it early, baby.
You get the
You're gonna
next.
get it on
You don't even get
Wednesday.
it. You get like
tomorrow.
12 hours later. Not even 12 hours later.
Yes.
Get it quick. So head on over to patreon.com/Sistahspeak and see what we have to offer over there. But all of our patrons get all kinds of content, including early access to this podcast.
Right.
Video version.
And a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean,
a whole bunch of stuff, which we haven't talked about a lot, which the newest item is our Sistahs Be Reading book club.
We have a book club. It is so much fun.
Yeah,
it is so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, patreon.com/Sistahspeak. You can join for just $1 a month. Because they won't let us, well, at the time it wouldn't let us do free, but $1 a month, and you get access to at least the book club, and then you have a whole bunch of other stuff. So head on over there. If you want to check out what else we are podcasting about, you can go anywhere podcasts can be found, or simply just go to our website, sistahspeakproductions.com, and you can see all of the shows that we've done, have links to the old podcast if you want to go back and listen. We have some funny stuff out there, y'all. For your feedback, send it to sistahspeak@gmail.com. Thank y'all for sending in your taglines. We've got a couple of new ones. So stay tuned next week. You'll hear those on the next week's episode. That is it for now. I am Sister K.
I'm Sister J.
I'm Sister Alam.
And I'm Sister A.
We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Shout out to the original big back bitch, Aegon.
And MFers.
And I say again, for another time, them greens. We out.
Na, 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 na.